Happy holidays, everyone, and welcome to the Arcanarama Holiday Special. We did have some technical difficulties with the video during this episode, so things might be a little bit jumpy, but don't worry, it does get fixed. Only a little bit of the story got lost, but nothing too incredibly important. So fear not, if the video is skipping, it's not just you or your internet, it's the video itself, but that gets cleared up at this timestamp. I hope you all enjoyed this one shot, because I know that we did, and enjoy your holidays. Welcome, weary travelers, to our exciting holiday edition of Arcanarama. I'm Cameron Holt, I'll be your dungeon master for the evening. Joined as always by the jolly Arcana crew. Happy holidays, Arcana crew.
Happy holidays!
Okay, also we're joined by the wonderful McCall Clark yet again. The Gilded Rogue himself.
Hello!
Before we begin tonight's holiday romp into Wasteros, we've got some announcements before we start, so I'm going to toss it over to Taylor to tell you a little bit about our sponsors. Taylor?
Sponsors. Who needs them? We do. We have them. Our first sponsor for the evening is thegildedrogue.com. Thegildedrogue.com has clothing and pillow. Shirts. It's shirts.
It's so hot in here.
And coffee mug.
We got a coffee
mug. Legging.
Yes. Did you
Legging.
Just one legging.
Dog collars.
Yeah, for your puppies for their holiday Christmas present.
Yeah. Because they understand what holidays are.
They'll know if you forget
And
about
well, they know that there's probably for many homes either some manner of large tree that's not normally there, or a menorah, or other denominations.
Stars.
It's called a Kanara. The Gilded Rogue has all of that for you if you like D&D, and we know you do because you're here. And if you don't like D&D and you're here, welcome.
Surprise! You're gonna.
Strange masochism. We're also on there. You can do thegildedrogue.com/collection/Arcanarama, and our stuff is there, so it's whatever. It's of a high quality. You can buy stuff there, and when you do, it helps the world by planting a tree. And the tree, they'll tell you how it helps the local environment, and all the birds nickname the tree cool stuff, and it tells you all about that. The birds have the nicknames for the trees, so go to thegildedrogue.com and buy a forest of merch. The next sponsor that we have for the evening is More Fun Comics and Games, our local comic book shop that gives us these, which are pre-painted official D&D minis that we give away every week that you can win when Cameron tells you how if you don't live in Quebec.
Because of laws.
Yeah, and you have to be a follower. But you can win these this evening, and it's the Snowbound set because it's Christmas or holiday or anything you want it to be.
Or holiday. It's Christmas or holiday.
It's winter.
So don't try to win these if it's not cold where you are. It's what I'm trying to say.
You can do whatever you want.
You can do
as long as
whatever
you're not
you
from
want.
Quebec.
Yeah, it could be fantasy cold.
Which is never cold. Quebec is famously a desertist place.
Right?
There are cold deserts.
And the last sponsor, no, not the last sponsor, we have two more. Frontier is the thing that I'm going to be running and eventually writing copy for. It's space, it's homebrew, I wrote it, it's going to be like an old-time sci-fi radio show. Miranda's going to be on it, and I'm going to be DMing it. And you're going to fucking love it, aren't you? Yeah, you are. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be
energy.
I get to play.
Yeah, Cam's going to be playing, and it's eventually we'll put out some kind of proto character art to get people excited, but it's going to be a fun cast to behold. But I'm going to be mixing
Everybody's
in
gonna sign it.
oh boy, like westward expansion in America and space exploration and TNG and just a lot of stuff. And our last sponsor is you, because we wouldn't have this show without you, you wonderful bastards. No, it really is. We always say we really like seeing you guys interact with one another, and the charity stream went literally 300 times better than we thought it was going to. Yeah. You guys are incredible, and we like to do the show because we were just going to play D&D anyway, but you guys make it we want to make it better because of you guys. So thank you, and happy holidays.
Yeah.
Back to you, Chamron.
Thanks. Technically, we do have one more sponsor this evening.
Oh.
Which that was really nice and heartfelt. But also, Fable Fire Dice. I make them, and you roll them. Still working on a tagline. I don't roll your dice.
He doesn't roll your dice.
Canonically, I don't. It's not true. I roll a lot of them beforehand. I have lots of them in front of me here. Our second giveaway this evening, which we will tell you how to enter after we take our break, and then tell you the winner towards the end of tonight's stream, is this beautiful set of Fablefire dice that I didn't come up with a name for. But they're beautiful, they're green, and they have this kind of like crumpled up holographic sheet inside of them that makes them super reflective and beautiful. The video doesn't do them justice. Hold these things up to the light and they look one way, and then look at them from the light and they look completely different. It's so rad. So stick around to find out how you can win those. We have a website, arcanaramashow.com. We'd love it if you just went there. There's some cool artwork for our main campaign, and little blurbs about some of the characters and things like that we probably need to update now that I'm thinking about it.
Let's put dead over.
But there's also links to our YouTube where you can watch previous episodes as well as fun clips. And there's also a link to thegildedrogue.com/collection/Arcanarama where you can find our merch where it's hosted, which is super rad. I have a challenge for the players tonight that I've talked to them a little bit about before we began. An optional challenge, but it will benefit you in the long run. I am offering a free luck point for each line from a holiday movie or Christmas carol that you can casually insert into conversation throughout the stream. You may have to point it out to me after the fact if you're that good that I just fully miss it, or if it's one that I'm not super familiar with. But yeah, free luck point for each of those that you do. And it has to be casual, it can't feel forced. So ultimately I'm the judge, but that's a fun thing that will be on the line. Now I think it's time to do our vibe checks. But before you pick up those old shit dice...
Whoa, they're yours.
Yeah, I think you mean
mine.
the perfect Fablefire.
Happy Crimin.
Gift!
Oh god, the set.
Nice cat.
Like monk.
Oh, this one's got dust on it. To McCall.
Oh, there's tags. What are the tags say?
The
Tag says my name on it, and I destroyed it.
And a present.
I also gifted stream director Robbie some dice that I didn't take pictures of because I didn't think to. And I also gifted myself some dice because I made this really cool purple set in a TikTok video for Fablefire, which you can find me there doing TikTok stuff. And I had to keep this one because it was too good.
Those are marbly.
These are so cool.
I remember my
That's
dice
what I
are
get for-
glowing.
I'm gonna take pictures of
Oh.
these dice and put them in the Discord.
That's a better idea. I was
want
gonna
to-
pass this guy around, but that makes
if you
more
want to
sense.
see them.
If you're not in our Discord, you can get there through the link in our About section here on Twitch. It's a lovely, lovely welcoming space. Yeah, you said you wanted some Galaxy
The Galaxy dice, and also the one is just like a black hole. It's like the worst. It's just the emptiness of space. That's so
Yeah, so
rad.
Taylor's got a set of
Smoky.
Galaxy dice. Kitty's got another set from a TikTok video, actually. A super rad dirty pour of red and yellow and white and black. That's lovely and smoky and blue. McCall has a beautiful set of kind of like ruby red with this gorgeous like blue swirls going through it
Pure magic, man.
that are
Pure
super
magic.
rad. And then Sam got the most vibrant set of dice I think I've ever made. They literally look like they're glowing at all
like
times, even though they're not.
Purple
They're,
and blue.
they're
and
purple and blue, and they vibrate.
Mine now.
No.
I'm gonna
gonna
save
put
these for
these
Frontier. I'm
in the
not even.
Discord.
These are gonna be christened. I'm
Hell
gonna
yeah.
break a champagne bottle over them.
Well, hell yeah.
I have to
Frontier.
do my vibe check with this one.
Yeah.
Well, happy holidays,
I'll do a
y'all.
vibe check with them.
Your vibe check is about you, not the character. So.
So fucking rad.
I should roll a vibe check as well.
Live.
Oh no.
And you can roll your vibe check along with us in the chat by typing !vibe check. And the lovely Arcanarama bot will let you know how you did and give you a fun little tag about how it went.
13.
Hey, that's not bad.
Yeah.
We'll take pictures of our dice at the break so that.
I'm doing it right now.
Those look so rad. I like the swirls. It's like a really good set of dice.
It's just like that.
I've been
Very much like
Mine are
it.
similar to
been
Katie's,
making
but they're
some dice
purple and
lately
black.
that are inspired, and
Yeah.
all I can do is stare at them.
Yeah, I finally recast my molds, so everything is like the 2 on the 20s is actually a 2 now.
I fidget.
Yeah, they're lovely. I'm having a good time.
I'm I'm not putting the dice in my mouth.
I might
Don't put them in your mouth. Don't
put-
eat them.
Hang on.
Please don't.
You
We
Don't
said-
even lick them.
Well, I can't dig my fingers in them, so
No. Stop.
Just real
Real
quick.
Oh, for sure.
Just,
quick, just
one
one
lick.
roll.
Just one quick lick.
It's like this.
I hate the tape. By the way, hate the term quick lick. Never gonna say that again.
Like the red.
All right, so we don't have it previously on tonight, so we're just gonna hop right.
Did you want our numbers from our vibe?
Oh yeah, tell the people what you've rolled.
I rolled a 13.
7.
I also rolled 7.
Yeah, 16.
Fuck yeah, dude.
We're having high, y'all.
Hell yeah.
That's 2 7s.
Looks like they're pretty good sets.
That's two
Above average
What were
all
your new
around.
ones?
Mostly.
Like,
Yeah, I want to see.
the colors, they're this beautiful, like,
Oh.
swirl in them.
God, picture wants to know quick lick emoji when?
Hey, stay tuned.
Yeah, hey, please. We're trying to figure out what else to do with the channel emotes and stuff. If
Yeah.
you guys want to like,
We can tack that on
Some
to
of
two announcements. In
The
Discord,
monster manual drawings that you guys did
yeah.
could turn into.
the beholder for sure. Yeah.
different eye stalks.
Let
you
us
can just
know.
make a whole beholder in one line.
Let us know in the general chat of Arcanarama. I may make a real channel for it later. In Discord, if you have any ideas on emotes that you would like, because you're the ones who use them.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us know what kind of things you would like to react to us with, and we'll see what we can do.
That are show centric, of course. Because
Yeah.
someone asked me what our catchphrases are, and I was like, burp?
We're the Mistwalkers.
Yeah. Like,
That's Silas's catchphrase.
yeah.
Awkward goodbye.
Yeah. So, you know.
All right. Without further ado, let's hop in to tonight's episode of Arcanarama. Red, green, and blue wrapping paper flutters on the sides of cardboard box buildings as a chilled north wind blows through the city of Rappingsburg. Asbestos snowdrifts have begun to form on the plastic bottle sidewalks. The long night has begun, and more cheap knockoff Christmas and Hanukkah goods have begun washing up on the boba beaches to the south, which can only mean one thing. The holiday season has arrived in Westeros yet again. In fact, there are 2 days until Christmas. While this sparks joy for some of the discarded and cast-off toys of Westeros, for others it signals another year past and another step closer to losing the child's love that gives them life. Our story begins in the Chorles Diggins village in northern Rappingsburg. Long strips of plastic that have been torn from the tops of various bags of shredded cheese have been tied together in lengths, with the word caution written on them in gold and silver sharpo, cordoning off a ceramic building covered in cracks and hot glue. A sign at the top reads, Splooge and Morley. Just
What?
inside, Splooge and Morley.
Okay.
One more time.
Splooge and Morley.
What was the first word?
Splooge. Just inside the lengths of caution tape stand a group of toys who have just arrived on the scene. Let's go around the table and describe our characters, if we will. We'll start with Taylor and make our way counterclockwise from me.
So, coming into the room and like kind of like unfolding a folding chair and sitting down in it is pretty much just like a crash test dummy version of a professional wrestler, like with all of his clothes and hair kind of printed onto his cloth body. And that's Tackle Me Otto is his name.
That sounds like a fun toy. If it's like body pillow sized.
Yeah. Well,
When you're a kid, you just like.
yeah. Yeah, and
you guys,
if
you
you
guys don't
punch
have to
him-
go too deep into it, but if you want to, I know some of you have been discontinued for various reasons,
Yeah.
so if you want to touch on any of that, now is the time.
Right, yeah, he's modeled after like a retired wrestler of that's completely real. And if you hit him in certain parts, he has like little catchphrases and things that he says. And yeah, that's Tackle Me Otto.
Hell yeah.
Shirtless, you know, like skimpy.
Yeah,
all
just like
printed on.
a black Speedo.
Like
Yeah.
strongman suit.
Yeah, well, like more like the
Yeah, like
pants
the
that they have, like the
sleeves.
tight, just pants.
Oh,
No
yeah.
shirt, just pants, like armbands,
Knee-high
elbows.
boots.
Yeah.
Okay.
Laces
elbow
up the
pads.
shins.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
a beard and sunglasses, but again, they're just printed onto the dummy face.
I love it.
Yeah.
Kitty, who are you playing this evening?
Agent Deirdre Tin is a prototype for a line of toys from the sci-fi show Frontier. She's part of the Antiquarians, and she's a cyborg lady. Has like a a short fade and then like long on the top over to one side, like bright neon orange hair, and just like constant poses with the laser guns, just very space agent.
Very articulated.
Yeah. Very poseable.
Yeah. Hell yeah. McCall, who are you playing this evening?
I'm Stumpy. I'm excited to be here, you guys. Can't wait to see what's going on in the scene here. Yeah, Stumpy's a stuffed possum. She's got a little bit of the fur's a little matted in some places, kind of wearing thin, and unfortunately she lost her paw at a factory incident. But you know, she's just real happy to be here, and her nose is going a mile a minute in the scene.
Hell yeah. Sam, who are you playing this evening?
Like this.
Spinelli is a rabbit screamy baby. One of her ears is missing. It's just kind of an open hole. And part of the screamy baby line was, you know, instead of beans, fill them with spider eggs where the beans would go, but then they do hatch. And spiders come out. So where that hole where the ear once was, you can just kind of see masses of spiders just constantly. Sometimes a leg just kind of sticks out.
Of course.
Yeah, the like, I imagine that like the cloth that makes up your body, like if you're standing still, sometimes just kind of like just like moves of its own.
Yes, it does.
It's so uncomfortable.
I hate it. Yeah.
And like you can tell that like under kind of just like the grossness that happens when a toy is just out in the wilderness.
Amongst the garbage.
And initially like the fur fabric was like spiderweb prints, but is now mostly just kind of dirt colored.
Hell yeah.
My bugs!
As you are all arriving on the scene, you are approached by a yellow plastic hippo that was formerly attached to a hangry hippopotamus game. So there's no bottom jaw, just the top jaw that kind of articulates itself up and down. You know this to be Deputy Hank Hippo.
Okay.
Can you guys believe this? What kind of monster would do something like this and so close to the holidays? Multiple homicide. It's a glitter bath in there. Victims are Alligator Splooge, Small Tom, and the Ghost of Old Christmas. We got it all cordoned off for you. A couple of witnesses found the leftovers. We got statements, but they're holding them over in front of Fuzzy Wug's warehouse if you got any questions for them yourselves. Anything I can do for you guys?
Ooh, yeah. Could you make sure that the perimeter's secure?
Yeah, I mean, we got officers all around. We got the area taped off. I have somebody on every corner, so.
Right. Good, I'm gonna head in, if you guys don't mind.
We'll take a look.
I like take my chair with me, fold it.
Yeah. Stepping inside.
You just always have to sit down.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What else are you gonna carry a chair around? You're gonna
No,
look like
I
a
mean, I
maniac. You're
kind
just
of-
holding a chair.
I wish I could do that
Yeah.
everywhere that I go.
Oh, hey, it's Kitty. She brought her chair.
Yeah, I want to sit down.
Stepping inside, you see that Hank Hippo was not mincing words. It is a glitter bath.
Shit.
The remnants.
Gosh, what kind of a sick bastard did this?
You see shattered porcelain Charles Dickens figurines of Alligator Splooge, Small Tom, and the Ghost of Old Christmas are kind of scattered around the room. Go ahead and make some investigation checks.
Okay. Ghost of Old Christmas.
Hell yeah. Old and 18.
Nice.
22.
Nice.
I just like step over you as you're like sniffing along the ground. It was 16.
16.
15.
15. Nice. Good rolls all around. Looking around, Stumpy, you catch this kind of acrid whiff. It's not quite as it doesn't match the sweet scent that the liquid glitter gives off, that you all know to be, the physical manifestation of a child's love that powers your lives.
Right.
Sadly, only a small amount of it. Like if these had been fully fledged, well-loved toys, it would have been even worse. But yeah, that sweet kind of sugar plum scent that gives off is kind of crowded over by this acrid, acidic smell. Not quite citrusy, but there's like almost a hint of ammonia to it. At the same time that you're noticing this and kind of catch onto that trail and are following it, the rest of you investigating around the room notice that there's a broken window. Wow.
Make a better door than a winder.
Another deputy comes in. He's like, "There's a broken window in the back.
Look out for the glass.
Look out for the glass on the floor there. It's dangerous. You cut yourself."
I'll do all the
It's one of the CSIs.
CSI Bayou? What?
And then he says,
He's
"What's
actually
wrong in my
actually a stuffed alligator who is missing both of his eyes.
That was it.
There's just like little threads hanging out that used to hold the buttons that were there. But looking over, something doesn't add up here. That glass was broken from the outside. All of the glasses on the floor inside of the building. This was the entry point. You realize, looking around, there are no footprints in the glitter leading out of this space. The killer's still here. As you kind of have this realization and look at one another, Stumpy, on the trail, leads you over to a small closet in the corner. What's been kind of made into a makeshift closet, which was once in this little Christmas village, the space where the light bulb would come in. There's a small bit of tissue paper that's been kind of like hung and taped up to the top, acting as a curtain there.
Stubbs gonna motion with her good hand and point to the curtain to kind of like ready
Is
it.
there any glitter or mess on the curtain?
Yeah, no roll required. There's a little bit of staining of that glitter that will just never come out along the bottom.
Stumpy's gonna open up the pouch, her Velcro pouch in her stomach, and pull out part of scissors. That's her short sword.
Something so visceral about a stuffed possum just being like Velcro.
Pull out her short sword of half a scissors and then use her tail to kind of pull aside the curtain real quick.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna pull my rapiers.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the chair from like the bottom leg.
I'm doing more aggressive poses with my laser guns.
Hey, you'll shoot your eye out, kid.
That's a luck point.
I'm really bad at this game.
Pulling the closet open and peering inside, all ready for something to jump out and attack at any moment. You're met with a relatively familiar sight in your line of work here in Rappingsburg. Stuck against the back wall is a sticky roller man covered in cat hair, with a penny and a rolled up strip of candy cane tissue paper floating inside of its chest cavity. Just kind of motionless, stuck to the back wall.
Is he alive? Can I check for...
Make a medicine check.
That's an 18.
18. That's a husk. Not a single drop of children's magic, of a child's love left in this toy.
We got another one, folks.
Oh dear.
It's getting worse and worse. Ugh.
How many of these have we encountered in the last 2 weeks?
It usually ramps up around the holiday season because there are so many new toys coming out, and the next big thing really occupies a large portion of a child's desire, and they, other older toys can fall by the wayside. So I would say in the last 2 weeks, probably 4 cases of husks in the city, mostly contained. This is the first murder scene that you've come to from the rage. Usually it's just an outbreak and it's pretty quickly quelled.
Really makes you think, huh? It could be us. Without a hug.
Stumpy's eyes just kind of glaze over for a second. Oh, yeah.
Well, don't dwell on it too long. You'll speed along the process.
It's true. Can I check the guy out and see if there's anything on him?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Be careful.
And yeah, you quickly get the sense that ammonia smell is definitely coming from the cat hair that's kind of embedded in this creature's person.
That implies that he found cat hair here.
Dang, these new dice, they're rolling fire right now.
Hell yeah,
That's,
dude.
Fire?
dude,
They should be rolling numbers.
It's really hot over here.
Oh god! Shut it down!
That's a 21.
21.
Yo.
You notice that the bit of tissue paper wrapped up inside of the chest cavity appears to have some writing on it.
I won't even look at it.
If you can't read that, let me know. I do have it written. There appear to be words on one side and what looks like a roughly hewn map on the other.
If it doesn't start
Roughly
with
drawn.
Morley was dead, that much was sure, I'm going to lose my mind.
It feels wrong to read the last words of somebody in the voice that I have to do.
Well, actually, if you would like, if you wouldn't mind, Taylor, if you'd like to read this in the voice of Slap.
Oh no! See, I figured, I thought there were more of us.
Please hand it.
This is the short arm crew, okay? We're the stuffed toy ranger short arms.
Morley was dead. That much was for reals.
Morley was mad unalive.
I can feel myself going. It won't be long now. I have to tell them all. It's real. There's some help for.
There is hope for
There's
toys.
There's help for forgotten toys. I was too late. I hope.
Man, it really is difficult to read, my guy. It's easier to read like this, actually.
Oh, go for it. Yeah.
I was too late. I hope this made it after all that we sacrificed. That I sacrificed.
This whole left side.
The night before Christmas. It will be there. Just worth of the beach shard field.
Just north of the bleach shard field.
Oh, north. That's a W.
Wait, there's a W in North? What?
Well, it looked like a W.
Yeah.
It's, hey, as hard as it is to read gold Sharpie on red tissue paper, it is even harder to write with a gold Sharpie on tissue paper.
The rolling path.
I wish Is there a typed version?
Yes. I can feel myself going. It won't be long now. I hope that I can make it back to one of the cities before it's too late. I have to tell them all it's real. There is hope for forgotten toys. I was too late. I hope my friends made it to the North Pole after all that we sacrificed. That I sacrificed. I have to tell everyone that it will be there on the night before Christmas, just north of the bleached shard fields. The rolling path. And on the back side of the paper is a roughly drawn map of Wasteros with a route marked leading to the bleached shard fields in the north.
Day before
Could I
Christmas.
have-
That's tomorrow.
Could I have all of you make a history check?
Okay.
Normally this would be made with advantage because most toys, especially in Rappingsburg, have heard tell of this legend. But because all of you have entered stage 1 of Magic Loss, you would have disadvantage on history checks. So this will be a straight roll for each of you.
Oh, straight.
They cancel out.
18.
Nice.
Good. 4.
Okay. You're pretty new to Rappingsburg and Westeros in general, so.
Well, I got an 8, but
I got a natural 20.
Fuck yeah!
Graphic.
I love those new dice even more now.
I rarely get. That's not where I wanted to go.
This, though a grisly way of being portrayed, this small shred of hope could mean life for all of you. For everyone. There have been tales of the rolling path to the north. They say that the rolling path can take you to Santa's workshop, to the North Pole, and if a toy could make it there, they could make it into Santa's sleigh and be delivered to a child. They could find love again. They could be restored fully to life. And now, as stage 1 is already setting in on most of you, and you're beginning to forget things, becoming foggy in your day-to-day, this message of hope probably strikes a little bit deeper than it would with most others.
I think the wrapping paper is shaking. And do you think it could be true, or is this just the ravings of a mad toy?
Sorry, on that nat 20, you would also be aware, Spinelli, that many toys have left Rappingsburg and Ornamenta seeking the rolling path, but none of them have ever come back. If this note is true, that means that this sticky roller man saw it. He confirmed that it exists and returned. That's unheard of.
Do I know, as a follow-up question, when the magic loss begins? Like, obviously you start to become ill in a way, but do you don't like hallucinate a place that isn't there?
No, just for all of you, I'll quickly go, and for our viewers at home, I'll quickly go back over the 6 stages of magic loss.
Thank you.
Stage 1 is the fog. The toy begins to forget things it knew in life and becomes more and more distant. History checks are made at disadvantage. Stage 2 is lethargy. The toy begins feeling more and more tired. They only regain 60% of their maximum hit points after a long rest. Stage 3 is dissociation. The toy loses consciousness at random times. You make periodic constitution saving throws, and on a natural one, you become stunned for 6 seconds or until the start of your next turn if you're in combat. Stage 4 is the skips. This is usually when you catch on in public, when a toy is starting to get far along. The toy begins to lose more cognitive function. Their speech skips and stutters, and this is a sign that stage 5 is quickly approaching. At this stage, toys are usually banished from Ornamenta and Rappingsburg and taken to the Lightspill Mountains so that they aren't a danger for the rest of society on Westeros. Stage 5 is rage. The toy loses all memory of who it was, becomes erratic and violent, attacking any who come near in some cases, or reverting to their base instincts. Stage 6 is becoming a husk. Essentially, for toys, it is the equivalent of death. They lose all of the love that they had ever received from children and become an empty husk. Like the sticky roller man before you.
Are we all aware that we're in the first stage?
I would say you are all aware individually that you are in the first stages, but you are not all aware that each other are suffering.
Okay.
Real fast before we get too far, we are being rated.
Oh, shit.
Hello.
How's it going? We have 2 giveaways tonight. The first one is a box of mystery minis. The second one is a set of handmade dice. They're gorgeous. You can stay tuned to find out how to enter. You've got to be a follower here on the channel, and you can't live in Quebec, unfortunately, because they have laws about those things. We're currently doing our holiday one-shot. We are on the island of Westeros, a garbage patch in the Arctic, where a group of toys who are animated by the love of children are quickly losing that magic and seeking, perhaps, a way to restore it.
And we just started, so
Yeah.
now's a great time to be in. Welcome.
Well, it couldn't be that mad if he was able to write it down.
I keep forgetting every time.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's not exactly like toys start to hallucinate when this begins, so if he saw something and wrote it down, it almost definitely means that he saw something.
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
And I, like, stand up and, like...
The stuffed alligator was like going around with a very large disposable camera comparatively to him. It's kind of like, yeah, hell yeah.
You want pictures this way in the bathroom.
All right.
I definitely think it could be worth checking out, and if we do find something, we could send word back here for other toys.
Yes, I think we should investigate.
Gosh. Will kids love again someday? I think we gotta do it.
I need to be tackled.
I tackle him.
Make an attack roll.
Yeah. What? With what?
Unarmed strike.
Okay. Oh, I get a +3 to that? 13.
No.
You attempt to grapple and miss. Either that or just like it becomes a hug.
Hey, hug.
Thanks for
I
trying.
give you a pat on the
No,
back.
yep, that's good.
A spider
Group hug,
crawls up
y'all.
your arm.
No, yep.
Everybody bring it in. Just a group hug.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna hug now. That's good.
Let's do that.
Okay.
I'm just standing with my arms straight down, holding a chair.
So, where are we on the map?
Well, if you guys would like to look in Discord, we have a better map than the hand-drawn one.
Okay, okay.
Just the contrast, man.
You are currently in northern Rappingsburg. This is in the Maps and Places channel for any of our viewers in Discord. You can get there through the link in our About section.
Kind of the east side, the southeast side of the island.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you see that the map describes a route that would take you through Holly Pass to the Lightspill Mountains and finally to the Bleach Shard Fields, across the rolling path, and potentially to the North Pole.
I'd say it's worth a shot, honestly.
Definitely.
Might be a little bit more paperwork than we're used to putting in. But I think we should do it.
Well, but if it means that every toy gets to go on Santa's sleigh, then there's no need for anyone to do paperwork at the end.
Yes, perhaps we skip the paperwork this time.
We're going rogue.
Right.
Fuck yeah. Let's do it.
All right, let me grab my
Yeah.
bag.
Fucking hell yeah, brother. I love it. Setting out across the cobbled bubble wrap roads of Rappingsburg. Holy shit.
Yeah.
You leave the city's protective wall of bent and dented cardboard tubes behind you as you venture out where few toys have gone before, and even fewer have returned. The ground shifts from the comfortable plastic bags and water bottles to twisted and knotted garlands of holly. Wire hanger trees dangle curtains of shredded paper strips over hills of mugs and plates painted with reindeer and elves in lead paint that chips and kind of decorates the area around them with these gleaming silvery sheen. After a few hours of travel, I need everyone to make a perception check.
Okay. Fuck. Oh.
10.
That's an 18.
18.
15.
Stumpy.
11.
11. Stumpy and Otto. You hear a strange whistling sound in the distance. It's hard to make out visually what it is because of all of the dangling. Good God. I've got the skips.
Oh no.
Just bite either side of your tongue. It'll
We have
remind
to
you
kill
that it's
him.
there. Yeah.
Well, we have to find a child.
Oh, okay. Right.
Because, yeah, there are so many dangling strips of paper from various shredders. You catch a few on those perception checks. You catch a few words that look like a lot of these were probably some classified legal documents from some various countries that been dumped at some point and wound up here. But you'll probably have to investigate further if you want to find
I'll
out.
lunge forward.
Do you hear that?
The little ears are.
I pull my single good ear up.
Oh, I just noticed you made little ears.
Sounds like whistling.
Where's it coming from?
It's coming from the north.
I start sniffing.
It's coming from the direction that you're headed. Just a little bit further ahead and off of the path that you're on, if you could call it a path.
Coming that way.
You have like that little round hands that like
Yeah,
doesn't even
it's
have
just a print of hands. Like all of my appendages.
So I feel like I should be more specific. It's not not like somebody going,
Yeah.
it's just like a
Oh,
constant
whistling.
hum of various tones at once. It's like this harmony of whistles, if you wouldn't mind joining me. Perfect. Exactly that.
Yeah. And everyone appreciated it too.
Robbie didn't flinch away.
What would you like to do?
Yeah, can we try to like get a better visual on it, or
Absolutely.
maybe
I'm gonna start stomping in that direction.
you're just heading
For
towards?
sure.
Yeah.
You
Share in hand.
You stomp through the thicket of shredded paper strips into a clearing. There you see a fantastical sight. Stacked on top of each other into a methodical formation are large rubber shoes. Arctic moss grows on the shoes in patches, and you now see that the whistling you heard was from the sound of the wind blowing through the many holes of this strange crock hinge.
I didn't get it. it. Is there anything within the crock
Make an investigation check.
hinge?
I'm gonna check it out
Yeah,
too.
same.
Anyone who would like to.
That's an 20, baby.
Fuck yeah, dude.
We were friends.
Yeah, baby. 17.
Nice.
I'm not used to this character quite yet.
17.
Stumpy's gonna want to like look around the area just to
Yeah, make a perception check.
perimeters.
It was perception.
Yeah. Yours was investigation.
Oh,
That is a 19.
19.
Dice are amazing.
Nice.
Sorry.
quit.
Keeping an eye out, you don't see any shambling figures or any figures. Just the kind of like getting up to a little bit of a higher vantage point, climbing atop one of the crocks and keeping an eye out, particularly vibrant orange pear that's got a nice contrast with the green Arctic moss growing on it. Looking out, you've got a good vantage point, and you get the sense that if anybody gets within probably 300 feet of you, you'll clock them. Natural 20. Looking around, you find an inscription. What languages do you know?
Celestial, Common, Elvish, and Infernal.
All of them.
Yeah.
It is written in Celestial, and it doesn't perfectly translate to Common. But you can go ahead and make a religion check with advantage.
Okay.
It's just a bunch of shoes.
Hey.
19.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's continue. I'll go back over that last little bit just in case. As the Arctic winds begin to pick up at the Lightspill Mountains and actual snow begins to fall from the sky, mingled with its asbestos counterpart, we go into the skill challenge portion of the journey.
Ooh,
Tell me-
Thunderdome.
So, I need you guys to tell me how you aim to aid the party in crossing the treacherous mountain passes of the Lightspill Mountains, and then we'll have you each make an ability check against the set DC. The journey will get more difficult the further that you travel into the mountains. We're looking for 3 successes before 3 failures, or something will happen. As the terrain becomes more and more vertical, and the wind and snow beat down around you, who would like to go first?
Everybody, let's try to hold on to each other, form a nice line. You can grab onto my tail. I've got a little like wire posable tail that just hangs out behind me.
Hell yeah.
Wraps onto whoever wants to hold it.
As Stumpy reaches out and brings up the idea of holding hands to stay together so no one gets left behind, Stumpy, go ahead and make a survival check.
Okay, can I cast absorb elements myself too?
Yeah.
It's spell captures some incoming energy, lessening its effect on you and storing it for your next melee attack. Probably not part of this, but I have resistance to the damage until start of my next turn. So this would be for cold.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Hell yeah. And then, go ahead and make your survival check. What, do tell, is your favorite terrain?
Forest.
Okay, good to know. This is mountains. So just keep that in mind. I know we've got 2 rangers in the party. I don't know if we actually went over our classes, did we?
No, yeah.
What's your class? What you playing?
I'm a monk.
Okay.
I like to hug.
I'm a fighter with lasers.
I'm a ranger.
I'm a ranger.
Whee!
Hell yeah.
It's going to get interesting. Go ahead and make your survival check.
Right. Survival. Dude, that is a 23.
Yo,
23.
Slap the hell out of this thing.
Fable fire.
Absolutely succeeds. As the snow beats down around you and the wind picks up, there's actually a moment where those of you towards the back of the hand-holding chain are actually lifted up, but those in the front are heavy enough and having linked together manage to keep you all together until that particular gust dies down. You all find your feet placed firmly back on the mountainside, and you can continue your travels. Who's next?
I wouldn't mind. Can I hand out arrows to use as like pythons in the side to like help us
Ah, yes.
kind of move along? Also, my favorite terrain is Arctic.
Well, that is where we are, technically.
That is where we are.
So yeah, I'll
That's
count
like a
that. So I'll say go
area.
ahead and you can make using pythons typically be more of an athletic thing. But I think in this particular instance, scaling a mountain, it makes sense for it to be a survival check, which I think you might get advantage on because this is your favorite terrain. You want to check that for me?
Grip it. Whoa! Hey!
Yeah.
Somebody's charging up over there.
My watermelon bubbly water.
Watermelon is good in that.
It's spicy.
Watermelon.
Bubble water. You gotta,
keep it in my
put your
pouch.
voice up behind your nose.
Watermelon bubbly water.
I don't know. Favorite terrain you're particularly familiar with. Environment. Choose one type of favorite terrain. When you make an intelligence or wisdom check related to your favorite terrain, survival.
This is a wisdom check.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead.
Also, you could line out if it was difficult terrain in this particular instance. I think,
Oh,
as
and it
well.
was.
Yeah.
But because you are traveling with 2 rangers, that's not really affecting
Oh,
you
it's
guys.
not advantage. Your proficiency is just doubled.
Oh, that's also dope.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead and make a survival check with extra proficiency.
Yeah, efficiency. Or the doubled, could you just roll 2 2s? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, right.
Is it very good?
30?
Oh my god.
jeez.
I rolled a 17 plus 7.
What
Puts
is
me
it-
at 24
What is
plus
it that
6.
you're using as pythons again?
Arrows.
Oh yeah, rad. What are your arrows made of? Would you like some input?
Question. I know what my bow is made of, but
Okay.
I don't know what my arrow.
What is your bow?
It's a toothpick that's been like slowly bent,
Okay.
and then like dental floss for the.
Rad. Yeah, we'll say that your arrows have been fashioned from old paper clips that have just been like, you know how when you like bend them a lot in one spot and then they eventually pop and then they're like super sharp right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are your arrows.
Take it.
And you probably just like fletch them with paper.
Yeah.
Well, you can just sharpen them on the underside of your desk, too.
True, yeah.
Oh.
That one's free, kids.
School is prison.
That is, unsurprisingly, successful.
Some Cholula numbers.
Yeah.
Right? Holy shit. Level
I think
5.
As I was making this, right, I realized, I think I like a ranger a lot.
They can
I
be
thought
cool.
I wouldn't like them.
They can be cool.
At all.
It's fun to hate on rangers, but they can be useful in certain scenarios, and this happens to be one of them.
Yeah, if that scenario is like not from level 5 to level 12, because then you're
Right.
just a person sitting at a table with a bow. Did you want to go on the next one?
Sure. I figure that I'll be doing a lot of like boosting, like the person who jumps up the ledge and then pulls the other people up, or stays down and boosts them up.
Yeah, absolutely. And that becomes very necessary because you reach the pinnacle of one of these mountaintops. And you're kind of reaching down and not only lifting, but also lowering down on the other side. So you've kind of reached the top, the zenith, and you are now starting your descent on the other side. So if I could have you make an athletics check to safely lift and lower your party members at the top of a mountain.
Popping your knuckles.
In the Henry Cavill, like, cocking the arms before you roll the dice.
I usually can.
15.
15. With the continued rise, we started at a DC 10. Just so for our viewers at home, we went from 10 to 11 to 15. So that exactly succeeds.
Fun.
It is strenuous, and all of your joints are starting to kind of stick up here in the cold, where it is very cold. And icicles are beginning to form on all of you, which doesn't really affect you because you are not made of actual living flesh, thankfully.
Are my spiders okay?
Your spiders are okay because they're huddled together inside of you.
Like blood cells, they move to the core and away from.
There is a little bit of stuffing
My
left
arms
too.
are just flopping.
Because like most screamy babies, the head isn't beans. The head is like stuffing. So yeah, the spiders have kind of like pulled that down.
And they have little coats.
They have coats.
You
and
still have the
scarves.
tag on?
No, that's the ear that fell off.
Oh, okay.
That's the one full of spiders.
I wanted to know what the 2 letters on the tag would have been.
That's B, right? Isn't it? Beanie Babies is BB.
I thought they put TY.
TY.
It was
Oh,
TY.
no, it's TY.
Yeah.
But maybe filled with spider eggs.
Not sponsored. Yet.
Still waiting on that Beanie Baby money. Like so many before
They were
us.
supposed to increase in value.
There's like one guy sitting at a desk in a storage unit in Wisconsin, like,
I heard
couldn't
the
have
call.
been. Couldn't have been me.
Wonderful. That is your 3rd success. No failures at all.
I'm using my chair as like a cane, like a walking stick to move throughout. I couldn't think of anything to help you guys. I'm a wrestler.
And yeah, working together.
You need me to throw this?
Just throw me.
Working together, you make it through the harsh conditions of the Light Spill Mountains, and also probably have a moment of probably reflective sorrow a bit, because you know that a number of the people in Stage 4 that you've caught on the streets of Rappingsburg and turned in were brought out here and left to fend for themselves atop this very mountain. But luckily, you haven't seen any sight of them yet.
It's not Everest out here.
Oh, I mean, you have passed by many husks. Various appendages that are no longer attached to anything sticking out from snowdrifts. And the strange, ever-present bright light from these lights that aren't plugged into anything, but still somehow gleam as if they were never broken. And when the blizzard begins to die down, you finally finish your descent from the Light Spill Mountains. The bright light from the tangled bulbs illuminates a dreary and foreboding landscape before you. Continuing in your travels, the plastic Christmas trees and holly garlands far behind you are replaced by gargantuan bones and skeletal figures. Husks of forgotten dolls and toys from the Christmases long, long ago sit sun-bleached and empty among the bones of whales and turtles. There are massive strange tanks frosted over that read Valor Labs in all caps. Valor seems to be some sort of acronym. As you find yourselves traveling now through the bleach shard fields.
Can I like see what's in one of the tanks?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
That's gonna be an 11.
11? Not terrible. You see the glass is kind of frosted over, and you bring up your good paw to kind of wipe it away. And peering in, you see inside of this strange, like, tubular vat. Tubular.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You see it harnesses. It contains a singular human skeleton. You get the sense that this must have been some sort of medical ship that sunk offshore, and the vats just managed to find their way to the bleached shard shores.
Is
washed
this
up.
like a full-sized human skeleton in comparison to us being little toys?
Yes.
Oh gosh, I know that we're used to seeing the husks, but wow, this one kind of shakes me up.
That used to be a child.
A child.
You also hear in the distance just a soft.
How soft is it?
Well, excuse me.
It's
What
not.
was that?
It's not soft because it is soft. It's soft because it is distant.
Okay. Can we get a direction?
It seems to be coming from further north.
It's the direction we're heading anyways.
I stand up from my chair.
Let's go.
You sat back down.
Yeah. We climbed a fucking mountain.
Continuing on, you arrive at the northern shores of Westeros. The ocean water shines and glows with an oil-slick sheen. Huddled down where the glowing Arctic waves lap against the bone-shard shore sits a small humanoid figure. A lightly tattered purple velvet onesie clings to the thin form. Pointed ears peek out from beneath a violet funnel-shaped hat with a single bell at its tip that jingles with every shiver and heaving gasp. And you see the source turned away from you and hunched over of that.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Hey.
Turning and looking back towards you, you see this kind of like slightly emaciated face. There's little wisps of white hair that kind of just sadly like tuft in the wind in front of a very large elongated nose and what clearly appears to be an elf.
Oh,
Oh dear.
I'm sorry. Was I bothering you?
What stage do you think he's on?
What?
I don't know, he seems to be in a lot of distress though.
Excuse me. This might be a little rude. Are you flesh?
We
I
didn't
am.
know about your flesh.
This might also be a little rude. Are you guys from Ornamenta too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, you guys are from Wrappings.
Oh, no,
Rappingsburg.
we're not. No.
Never mind.
Only-
We're all Rappingsburg.
When I first landed, I was in Ornamenta, but I found an apartment in Rappingsburg. So yeah, I mean, my new address is Rappingsburg.
Oh, I knew some toys once that came from down there, but they left me behind. Me and their friend, he was a little gooey man, but he said he wanted to go back to the city and tell the toys, but I couldn't go any further because I hurt myself.
And he like motions down and you see he's got a pretty swollen ankle on his right foot.
Oh.
What's your name, little guy?
I'm Thickless Dumpo. It's an honor to meet all of you. What are your
Is
names?
that two C's?
Yeah, Thiccolas, Thickless Dumpo.
Dumpo. All right.
I'm an honest-to-goodness Santa's elf. Or I was. But I haven't been back to the shop in 2 years.
He's just like, just like
You're so
sobbing
wet.
into his hand.
I like
You're so
pull
wet,
out some
Mr. Dumbo.
cotton and look over to him to like wipe his
Thanks.
face.
I haven't eaten in weeks.
Ugh.
It's really dry, but it's still good.
Let me take a look. I'll try to do a medicine check.
Yeah, make a medicine check.
Okay.
Here, have a seat.
Oh, thank you.
17.
He's like comparatively to you guys is still kind of big. Like if you're all considered medium creatures at your size, he would be a large creature. But he is still small. He sits on your tiny little chair. What was that on the medicine?
How thick
17.
is that Dumpo though when he does?
Yeah.
Oh, it is the thickest.
Like out from the little fold.
Yeah. You see that all of his
Sticking out.
body fat seems to have migrated directly to his ass.
Oh well, if only somebody would use some of
I
that.
mean, if you're eating cotton wads from inside of a stuffed animal, it's gotta go
Yeah,
somewhere.
maybe it's just backed up.
Straight to
Who
the
knows? As you take some, yeah, actually, there would be because that medical ship sank. Searching the area, you find some actual like medical gauze. It's a little stained with like there's like weird brown and red rust stains on some of it, but it seems good enough. You don't have to worry about infection. So you begin wrapping his ankle, and as you do, he's kind of looking out over all of you.
Like, oh, that feels much better. I think I might be able to walk on it now. What brings you toys all the way out here?
Well, we found a note, right, that said we could get a hug. So,
Oh,
Well, I mean, it's
Do you need a
definitely
hug?
not rolling path, but yeah, hugs pretty
Oh,
much
the rolling path?
TLDR.
Yes.
I'm waiting for the
wanted to
rolling
shorten
path.
it because talking and stuff.
I'm waiting for the rolling path too. I was supposed to get on it last year because, well, I got sent out to Wasteros to collect and scavenge from some supplies for the workshop, but I got separated from my party in the mountains and they left me behind. But I heard that the rolling path could get us back, so I tried to get on it last year, but one of these toys went crazy at the last minute and started attacking us, and me and that little sticky guy had to fend it off while the other ones took the path to the
Wait, a
North
sticky
Pole.
guy?
Yeah, he was blue and full of hair and a
I'll
penny.
pull out the note.
This, man. Look.
He reads it.
Oh yeah, it's all true. The rolling path it should be here.
Fucking take us there, man.
I think it's coming tonight. I've been tracking the days,
And you like look over and there's various like bottle caps that have been placed in order, and you count about 363 bottle caps.
Just real cat
just gonna,
quick.
like,
Just a
lean over
quick count, yeah.
to the group while he's rambling.
Probably like stage 3 then, right? Like something.
that all happened about a year ago, and well, I've just been waiting because the rolling path only comes on the night before Christmas. If you guys could help, I know I'm injured, but if you can help me take the rolling path back to Santa's workshop, I can put in a good word for you, right? You probably want to get on the sleigh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry, your ankle got hurt a year ago? You just been sitting here with a hurt ankle?
Oh, no. I heard it a couple days ago. I did get hurt last year, too. It put me out of commission for a couple of weeks. But I figure if I wandered too far away from where the rolling path happens, I might get lost again.
You're not gonna cry, all right?
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
I'm crying's all right.
Yeah, but
I
like,
cry at least
hey,
once a day.
I love a good cry. Let me tell you. Otto cries, all right?
It's good, it's healthy.
It's healthy.
Yeah,
It's good for
good.
you. It doesn't make me any less of a man.
No.
No.
Nobody said that.
Does anybody else ever go and find sad things on purpose so you can just
Oh,
get it
yeah,
out a little
yeah.
bit if it's been too
I
long?
love sad shit, man.
I've never been sad.
I just like the videos of puppies and stuff.
I used to love sad things. But now everything's kind of sad.
That's kind of the way of it, yeah.
I'm not crying.
You're not crying.
I think it should be pretty soon. Maybe the next couple days and the rolling path will appear.
Well,
Right.
The note said that it was the day before Christmas, and so it should be soon.
Yeah, you got like a hold or something? You've been just staying out here? You got like a cave or something where you stay in?
No, I've just been sitting right here.
Shit, man.
Wow, commitment.
It's
though.
been a long
Dig it.
year.
How'd you roll your ankle?
Well,
jumping
sometimes I
around?
get bored and I go look for things to eat.
Oh, right, yeah.
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 Well, we found the place though, so that's good.
Yeah, we found it.
So we just wait.
Compared to our map, have we found it? Or are we still some ways away from it?
No, it looks like in comparison to your map, you have reached the northern shores of Wasteros. You are at the northernmost point past the Bleach Shard Fields. And you see like where the waves are lapping up against it. There are just like water-beaten bone shards, various aquatic creatures, and who knows what else, that have just been kind of like rolling up against each other here and are all kind of like smooth. But it's this very weird, eerie kind of white, almost rocky-looking beach.
You've been here for a couple bottle caps. what are the threats like around here?
Well, a couple of weeks ago there was a real angry seal. He came up and tried to eat my bottle caps, but he started choking, so I was able to get away, and that's when I tripped and rolled my ankle.
Hang on, I just wanna touch on something.
Yeah.
A seal.
It was a fully grown, tiger seal, probably. It had spots.
Right, notoriously.
And fangs. I think he thought I might have been a penguin.
Yeah.
Right, but he was eating your bottle caps?
Well, he tried to eat me, but he missed. He got a mouthful of caps.
Caps.
Yeah, but then he started choking and wheezing something bad. So that's kind of, I polished off the rest of it yesterday, so I've kind of run out of food, but I don't know what. Do you guys eat food?
No, man.
Oh, cool.
Definitely not seals.
That's good.
Yeah.
So that's 4 mouths we don't have to worry about, at least.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess you guys are free to set up camp here if you want to get some rest or anything.
You were carving this thing up right here on the beach, man?
Yeah.
All right.
That and, my backup stash of candy canes. You guys want a candy cane? You don't eat food.
Oh, man.
He takes out a candy cane and starts just licking it. You can see his tongue looks like raw from just weeks and weeks, a year of licking candy canes.
Could I try a candy cane, though?
Sure.
It gets your
I'm
first
gonna
stick.
take a
Be
candy cane.
careful.
I'm gonna pull the stitching on my mouth and some spiders.
Spider legs just come out and grab bullets.
No.
I hate it.
Ooh, no, man.
And so you guys, unless you have any more questions for Thickless,
Plenty.
So many unanswered.
you are more than welcome to set up camp and take a long rest.
Yeah.
And for the purposes of, keeping things moving, you can go ahead and take your long rest, get back anything that you may have spent, and we can go ahead and jump forward to the night before Christmas, if you'd like.
Oh, it was a yawn. It was like a dramatic gasp.
Before we hop forward, though, you do have a good amount of hours with Thickless. What do you guys get up to?
I put him in a headlock at least once, for sure.
For sure. He willingly gives into it as well. Yeah.
That's how you do it. I know you didn't ask, but I had to show you.
Oh, I remember you brought up a hug or something recently. Do you want one of those?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
He does.
But he just doesn't know how to admit it.
He likes it if you take a running start, though.
Oh.
Bring it.
He rushes forward to hug you. I'm going to roll for hug.
Stands up out of the chair, but the chair is attached to that thicky dumpo.
Yeah, suck betwixt.
That's going to be a 9 to hit.
Absolutely not. Instead, I take the hug and just pin him to the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, there's bone shots.
Yeah. That's what I was made for,
Wow.
Just that.
You're really strong.
Yeah. And if you hit my leg. Oh, my leg. See, stuff like that. I didn't even say that.
Oh.
It just kind of came out of my chest cavity.
Boy, do I wish you had just
Kind of
pre-recorded
he
those.
kind of pokes your nose.
My nose. Don't.
Very good toy.
Okay.
The gut, it's
It's
my
not just
favorite
one.
one.
Yeah, it's like.
Which one's your favorite?
The gut, it's my favorite one. Stuffy just cracks at me.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Wow.
That's me in a nutshell, man.
That's really cool. What do you guys do?
That's what I got going on in here.
Stuffy's playing with a turtle skull or something, putting it on her head. Look at me, I'm one of those Pokemans or something.
There are a couple of
Yeah, that's your dead mom, man.
Grab a bone, me.
Oh, no. So, moving on. You guys all have your...
But wait, Pickles, what's he like? Did you ever meet the real Santa Claus?
Oh, the big man?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, he's great. A lot of people say he's an elf, but actually, he was a human once. And
No. Like, he used to be a kid, too?
Yeah, like he was like a child that grew into a man.
Is he real big?
Ew.
He's real big, yeah, bigger than me. And he's got a big belly and it's all jiggly when he laughs. And he laughs all the time. He's so jolly. And he's got a big white beard and it's so soft and warm.
You might like me. My belly jiggles when I laugh, and I laugh at spiders.
It's less of a jiggle and more of a
Wait, you just laugh?
more of a jostle.
You just been laughing? No. I dislike it.
A couple of spider legs come out of the hole in the air while it's happening.
Oh, man.
I made something and I love it.
Yeah.
What are you, something like a collector's item or something?
I'm a prototype. I shoot real lasers.
Oh,
What?
cool.
It seems dangerous.
I actually never knew that about you. That's,
Yeah.
yeah, cool.
We've been on cases and stuff. I never thought, like, you're just the
mean-
one with the gun.
I spent most of my days in the office, but the one who designed me, the creator, his daughter took a liking to me. She wasn't allowed to play with me much. But we had a
account
bond.
of
Kind of lasers, probably.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, she becomes an adult this year.
Oh, no.
Sorry to hear that.
But that would be the perfect time for her to be able to play with you, because she would have her own adult supervision.
Oh, yeah. Impeccably detailed.
Wow.
As you're having this conversation, the ground beneath you begins to rumble and ripple. The waves lapping against the bone-shard shore begin to recede, and the ocean waters become choppy, roiling and churning. Though it's hard to track the days in the endless night of the Arctic winter, you know that it must be the night before Christmas, as massive, slippery lumps of blubber begin to break the surface, as the rolling path begins to reveal itself. Massive,
What's happening, you guys?
massive spiraled spikes begin to erupt from the beach around you, tearing and shredding the earth beneath your feet, and I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, wait, I get something for that.
Yeah, right.
Nat 20!
Yo! I have like glitter over here, and you know me. I don't know why it's happening, and I dislike it.
Glitter bath.
17.
Ah, there we go.
17, natural 20.
Bro, natural 20. It was
Fuck
like
yeah.
enough to put a D4 on. Natural fucking 20.
Fuck yeah, hell yeah.
Why?
That's cocked.
No. 14?
14, all right. I will say, both Spinelli and Thicklus have... Oh, wait. Both Spinelli and Thicklus have failed their dexterity saving throws, but two of you rolled natural 20s. And I will allow, if you would like, you to each grab one of those who failed and pull them out of the way as these strange spiraled spikes, kind of looking like this actually, come up out from the ground beneath you, and you step out of the way just in time before your stitching gets ripped open, and each of you kind of grab onto one of these strange things. Actually, Thicklus, before he gets stabbed, is pulled out of the way, and he yells, "That's the path! Grab on!"
Okay.
All right.
Grab on.
I imagine I was still sitting on Thicklus after tackling him this whole time. And when that happens, I just like pick him up.
Hell yeah. Man, I can't believe you guys made 2 nat 20s during that check.
Yeah.
You grab onto what you now can make out to be the teeth, these long protruding teeth of narwhals that seem to be heading north. And as they are swimming and you're gripping on for dear life, as they kind of come up out of the water and then go back down, it's a lot more annoying for Thicklus because he has to breathe air. But for those of you that are toys who don't have to breathe, it's really just like the force of being like slammed against the water time after time.
But we also don't have bones.
True.
Can
Well,
I,
but
like,
you
use
still
one
have to
hand
have.
hold my stitching close so my
Well,
Your spiders don't get out.
I need each of you
can't let my spider.
to make either an athletics or acrobatics check in order to keep a hold of the narwhal's tooth as you are being slammed against the ocean's choppy surface. as what is now revealed to you to be the rolling path begins to take you to your destination.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Your choice.
24.
24
my-
also.
I will also say,
athletic.
because this is a thing that I came up with pretty last minute this morning and didn't put a lot of thought into. Those of you that have acquired a luck point from sneaking in a holiday movie or Christmas Carol line into conversation, you could transfer that to another player if you would like.
Yeah. I'll do that.
I got a 19.
19?
I got a 18, 19,
Yeah.
22.
22. Wonderful.
Counting is so hard.
You all managed to keep hold. Oh, I need to roll for Thickless.
Sicky.
Thicky's definitely going to go with acrobatics. Succeeds, surprisingly enough,
Thicky and Nate.
on a natural 18.
Oh, damn, Nicholas.
Damn,
He's just gripping
Thickless.
on with his
ass cheeks. Yeah, he's got his ass cheeks holding on, and he's like holding above his head, and it's just like getting waterboarded. After about 30 minutes of travel in this manner, I need you guys to make one more athletics or acrobatics check to continue holding on as the constant bobbing of the narwhal above the waves
Not savings, right? Checks.
checks.
Okay.
Yeah, has the potential to knock you free.
16?
Okay.
16.
7, right? Yeah, 16.
8. I have a luck point from the lucky feature that I'm gonna
Yeah.
apply to my poor little 6.
You okay over there?
Look
Come
at
on.
what I can do.
You got to take the second one, huh?
I do. It's an 8, unfortunately.
Okay, 2 8s, a 24.
No, I got a 16. That's
16, that's right.
Yeah.
10. 16 just saves.
Oh, gosh.
Let me
I
roll
can
for
extend
Thickless.
one of my luck points out. Like, grab the chair! to
Natural
whoever.
fucking 20 for Thickless Dumpo.
Yeah, baby.
What that Dumpo do?
I'm gonna roll.
It grip.
You just put your hand in there.
I'm gonna use. It's been a minute,
Thinking
and we haven't
that.
done it yet in this stream. I'm gonna pull out
Yay!
The Christmas box.
the box of joy.
I'm gonna grab a
There it is.
from
I'm going to roll a d6. I would love something that is liquid.
Okay.
Anything liquid would be great. I'm gonna roll a d6 for Thickless's natural 20. On a 1 or 2, he will grab Spinelli. On a 3 or 4, he'll grab Stumpy. On a 5 or 6, he will grab on to
Deirdre.
yeah, Agent 10. D6. Here we are. I'll use my new. That's a 5. Oh yeah.
Oh, snap.
Oh wait,
So-
do you hate grapefruit?
I do.
Okay, I'll drink the grapefruit.
Thank you. Hell yeah.
Not sponsored.
it.
All right.
didn't
On a 5, Nicholas, gripping firmly with his cheeks, reaches out with his hands that are free and grabs onto Agent 10 and keeps you from falling into the depths. However, Stumpy and Spinelli, I need each of you to make a dexterity saving throw as you lose your grip on the teeth that you were holding and you are submerged in the water. Thankfully, by the nature of the types of toys that each of you are, you have a moment of flotation before you start to feel your inner cavities fill with the water and sink. But you're currently you're in like a herd of narwhal that are kind of like bumping up against each other, and you lose your grip on the teeth and are like roiling in them and reaching out and trying to grab onto another tooth. Go ahead and make your dexterity saving throws.
Could I extend my chair out for the luck point to someone?
Yeah, absolutely. One of you.
Whoever's the
actually, I'm
closest.
going to say choose now who you're giving the.
I still have a luck point since this is different rules.
Perfect.
So.
Perfect.
Yep.
So Spinelli, you basically have advantage on this.
So you're
Well, kind of. You have. If you don't
I
like your
do
first roll, you can roll again and take that. Rip it and fucking rip it.
What did you say it was? A
A
dex
dexterity saving throw.
save? Okay, I can. So that's a 19.
19?
I think there's a moment in Stumpy's brain where she goes back to the Crocs and she whispered that quick little prayer. Please let us get to the North Pole. It was a 22.
22. You feel this strange sensation of you're actually bumped up out of the water. And you're like, have this strange moment of zero gravity where you're in free fall. And looking out, you see this. You can see why they call it the rolling path. There's just this roiling, strange herd of narwhals that you just see horn or teeth, technically, and blubbery humps that come up out of the water, and it looks like the water is rolling along. And there's this chilled northern wind that blows, and it seems to guide you towards one of these just as they're coming up out of the water, and you grab on and hold on for dear life as you all find your way back onto
Just a wet, shivering possum. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
it's still just like
Thank you.
After an hour of clinging to narwhal teeth for dear life, you see that the opalescent oil of the ocean grows thicker and brighter. An island comes into view. Getting closer, you see a real island with real earthen ground, jutting out from which are 3 cylindrical pipes that spew this glinting, glimmering oil into the ocean. And past that is a large building that you could swear was crafted from real gingerbread. A light snow begins to fall as Thickless Dumpo calls out, "There it is! Santa's workshop! Get ready to make landfall!"
I'm gonna start shimmying like up the horn.
Yeah.
To
Get a better view.
Yeah, everybody make a perception check.
Oh, it like rotated twice on 19. It's 12.
7.
That's a 4 for old Stumpy.
21.
12, 7, 21.
A 4.
A 4.
Stumpy's got her eyes
Oh,
closed.
no.
Just-
You fall in once. It's,
Yeah, Stumpy has eyes closed tight. The rest of you notice that the water is getting pretty shallow here. You notice that the slamming down into the water is becoming less intense as the narwhal can't go as low. But they are not headed straight for the island. They seem like they're going to pass it by. So, if you want to make it, you're going to have to swim.
How far out are we?
At this point, you're maybe 200 feet offshore.
Are toys able to swim?
I would say, with enough effort, potentially.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna dive from as high up as I can off the horn.
Yeah. You all watch as Otto leaps from like the pinnacle of the jump of the of the narwhal and just splashes into the water and begins swimming.
Yeah, with like my chair over my arm.
Yeah.
I'll follow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, no. What are we doing? Are we swimming? Are we swimming? Are we
I'm
going?
swimming.
Swim for it.
This is the worst.
Whoa!
Thanks for tuning in.
The spell web has to be on a flat surface.
I would say this particular portion of ocean is not flat surface because it is roiling with narwhals.
That is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not the. I guess I jump.
Okay. You all jump?
Yeah.
You gotta jump.
Okay, letting go and beginning to swim for it. All of you feel yourselves filling with water and sinking as you go to try and swim. You
I'm
sink down.
plastic.
Can you sink down maybe 5 feet before touching ground and realizing that you're toys and you don't have to breathe?
Well, yeah.
And you walk the rest of your journey. You see Thickless Dumpo's kicking legs and his fat dumper up above you as he swims.
God, it really is it's something This is a work of art, really.
It's unbelievable, man. He's buoyant.
Once for each of my turns, I can like make my spiders move somebody 15 feet. Can I just send them up there and have them pushing?
Yeah.
It's like spiders like riding bubbles.
Yeah, the spiders like they ride bubbles up, and then like once they reach the top and the bubbles pop, they like don't break the surface tension, and they just kind of like make their way over.
Nightmare.
You hear the muffled, because you're all underwater, you hear the muffled screams of Thickless Dumpo as a herd of spiders carries him to shore.
Yeah, man, it's Christmas magic.
It's worth mentioning, right about now, I'm in real life terrified of spiders.
I don't like the open ocean or spiders.
Yeah.
I've somehow made that real.
I've kind of put it all together. But after a few hard minutes of trudging through sand and water, you find yourselves in open air yet again, as Thickless Dumpo is there, kind of like laying on his back, just like brushing off the last few spiders as they crawl into Spinelli's head as she comes out. And he kind of like stands up, breathing heavily.
Well, we made it. It's hard to tell because it's always nighttime this time of year, but we better hurry to Santa's workshop. Follow me, I know the way.
And Thickless turns and leads you along gumdrop paving stones into the gingerbread workshop.
Just real quick,
What's up?
now that we're here,
Uh-huh.
this Thickless fellow,
Yep.
he's not fucking with us, is he?
Make an insight check.
He's not like, yeah, it's Santa, and then it's like an incinerator. Is that Toy Story 3?
Yeah. Well,
Okay, so you're more making an insight check on the area around you rather than Thickless himself.
It's a little column A, a little column B. I'm making sure this isn't all a farce.
Okay.
Now that I've dredged through the ocean, now that I schlepped
now
all the way here.
Now that we're here, it's time to take a
Yeah.
critical eye.
19.
19. No, this, as you are approaching along the gumdrop path, you hear the jingling of sleigh bells. And even though you were in the Arctic North and there is snow falling all around you, the snow here behaves more like frosting. And there's this sort of magical essence to everything around you. You get the sense that this is truly the North Pole and that you are being taken to Santa's workshop.
Oh my god, you guys, we're here.
I think I hear Santa.
We're so close.
I'm like twisting myself to get all the water out.
Real quick, should we have brought something like...
A bottle of wine or something? Or like,
Yeah, right?
Santa hates
Eggnog?
getting gifts. He's one of those people who really loves to give gifts, but you couldn't. I mean, what do you get a man who has everything, right?
Well, but milk
Small
and cookies
chair.
is the usual thing, right? Were we supposed to...
Oh, right. Do you have any cookies?
I have spiders.
Don't.
I like that Thickless is just like, don't.
Hey, stop.
Hey, I'm serious. You hate spiders. You keep that shit inside your body.
Does anybody else have any cookies or anything?
I just walked out of the water, man. I don't have any cookies or
I just thought I'd ask. I've got
I didn't
cake.
find none.
I got nothing. I got nothing equivalent to a cookie.
Stepping through the large gingerbread door. Actually, through a smaller door at the bottom of a large gingerbread door, more elf-sized. You see that a huge sleigh is host to a massive red velvet sack. Standing at the side of the sack, securing it down with one last tug of the rope, is an unmistakable figure. A tall, heavy-set man, clad in red and white. As he turns in your direction, his belly shakes like a bowl full of jelly, and a beard of glistening white curls downward from dimpled rosy cheeks, and a nose like a cherry.
Oh, now. What's this in my workshop so quick?
who's this band of small toys and their Dumpos? So, oh no! Santa rears back only too slow as Thickless Dumpo brandishes a sharpened candy cane and leaps forward, stabbing it multiple times into Santa's exposed neck.
Banish me? Put Thicky Dumpo on the naughty list? Who's naughty now, bitch?
As you all see Santa putting a hand to his neck to stop the bleeding and crawling backwards. Your last chance at life with the love of a child. I need everyone to roll initiative. And we'll get to that when we come back from our break.
Oh my god!
But before we go, we have a giveaway.
A gift.
To enter.
Not spiders. We promise.
Not spider.
To enter for your chance to win this beautiful More Fun mystery box of pre-painted miniatures from WizKids from our sponsor, More Fun Comics and Games, our local comic book shop here in North Texas, go ahead and type the word trash in the chat. Trash. Trash.
We're all trash.
Trash.
To be
No, it's a
Thickless
great-
Dumpo
it's
is
a-
trash.
Oh, right.
Should we
The word's
wrap
trash.
it for the winner?
Yes.
Yeah, we can do that.
If you
Oh,
win,
we
we'll
should wrap it. Oh, and if you win and you want us to open it, we'll announce the winner when we come back. You've got to be a follower of us here on Twitch, and you can't live in Quebec because they have rules against giveaways and things. But if you want us to open it and you don't want the minis to be a surprise, let us know. We can do an unboxing for you here, and honestly, even display the minis in our little tray of doom.
Yeah.
But if not, that's fine too. And yeah, I think we should totally wrap it for them. That would
Yeah.
be nice.
Right before we go.
Yeah, what's up?
It does just look like everybody is pinging in and being like, trash!
Trash! This is trash!
We love
Trash. This is trash. Next code word should be
Alright.
You guys are all too nice. We had to trick you into being mean to it.
I didn't think about it. So when we come back, we're going to take a quick 20-minute break. Then we will return and announce the winner of this giveaway. Tell you how to enter for the dice giveaway that's coming next, and then we will begin our combat with Thickless Dumpo, the elf betrayer. Don't go away. We'll be right back. As the line of monstrous bandits advance towards you, you hear creaking coming from the woods, when suddenly, belching out from the forest, the dire troll. You're up first.
I cast Fireball.
That's all of them. Roll damage.
All sixes.
Booyah!
All right, you're next.
I cast Cone of Cold. It says AD8 right here. 64 points of damage.
I cast lightning bolt.
That's all right with me.
You just did that.
Internet adventurers, and welcome back to Fantasy Forge. I am Cameron Holt, and today I'm building the Yawning Portal, a playable wizard's tower for Dungeons and Dragons. Do some basic beginner miniature paint jobs, as well as some professional grade mini painting. I'm heating up the forge to pour it on thick and come out with the gold. Purple and gold, to be specific. It's time to make some resin dice from scratch. I'm taking my first steps in a long journey of redrawing every monster in the Dungeons & Dragons Monster Manual in my own style. Plus you can see how I run a game from a module and adjust it to be more homebrewed and tailored to my characters' backstories. It's really, really fun. We put a lot of work into it, and you don't want to miss it. You don't. So don't. So just stick around. It could change your life. Like, only a little bit, but it could. As the line of monstrous bandits advance towards you, you hear creaking coming from the woods, when suddenly, belching out from the forest, the dire troll. You're up first.
I cast Fireball.
That's all of them. Roll damage.
All sixes.
Booyah!
All right, you're next.
I cast Cone of Cold. It says 88 right here. 64 points of damage.
I cast lightning bolt.
That's all right with me.
You just did that.
Hail and well met, adventurers, and welcome back to Fantasy Forge. I am Cameron Holt, and today I'm building the Yawning Portal, a playable wizard's tower for Dungeons and Dragons. Do some basic beginner miniature paint jobs, as well as some professional grade mini painting. I'm heating up the forge to pour it on thick and come out with the gold. Purple and gold, to be specific. It's time to make some resin dice from scratch. I'm taking my first steps in a long journey of redrawing every monster in the Dungeons & Dragons monster manual in my own style. Plus you can see how I run a game from a module and adjust it to be more homebrewed and tailored to my characters' backstories. It's really, really fun. We put a lot of work into it, and you don't want to miss it. You don't. So don't. So just stick around. It could change your life. Like, only a little bit, but it could.
Welcome back, everyone. Before we hop into this high-stakes battle with Thicky Dumpo over the body of Santa Claus by a bunch of forgotten toys, we have a giveaway to announce. The winner of the more fun mystery mini giveaway is Butterfly 425! Whee! Congratulations, Butterfly. We have another giveaway this evening. Our second giveaway of the evening is this beautiful set of Fablefire dice, which I have named the Fablefire Holiday Green Dice.
Jeez. Oh my god. The great value holiday green dice.
To enter for your chance to win this beautiful set of green dice, type the word Jolly in the chat. That's Jolly. To enter for your chance to win, you must be a follower here on Arcanarama's Twitch page to be eligible to win. You can't be from Quebec because they have laws against giveaways. And I think that's all that I need to say. Tell your friends. And speaking of friends, let's fight our friends.
Yeah.
Well,
Also,
the passcode
Butterfly
for-
told us to open those on stream.
Oh.
So there will be bonus content after the stream.
Oh, stay tuned for an unboxing.
Did we put that on the tags? Yeah, the passcode was going to be the stream sucks, but we figured trash was good enough for the last one.
Gets the point across. Okay, we have before us clearly what is Santa's workshop. You can see his beautiful sleigh drawn by, what is it, 9-10 horses? Reindeer.
Horses,
Yeah.
dude. They look just like two polar bears.
Prancer, Dancer, stop being polar bears.
Dunder, get off Blitzen, or whatever his name is.
His red nose is from all the seals he's dug out of the ice and eaten. Because he's
All right.
a polar bear.
Up first, the initiative order. Otto, you just watched Thickless Dumpo, the elf that kind of helped you get here, leap across Santa's workshop and shiv him in the neck. What would you like to do?
Put that candy cane down right now.
And then I'm going to put my chair up his ass.
15. Now I need to measure because squares on
Squares.
squares.
I don't think I'm hindered by any kind of climbing.
Takes 25 feet. This is all, it's like a small step.
Okay,
Rad, go ahead and make an attack roll.
cool. Yeah, I'm going to do that now.
Please do.
Here it comes.
Are you ready?
Right after this break. Yeah, I'm going to hit him with what I have as a light hammer, but it's my chair.
Yeah.
Oh, the chair was a weapon the whole time.
Oh yeah, baby.
Roll for chair.
Dual purposes.
26.
26
Is that a number?
definitely hits.
Why is 9 plus 7 the hardest thing that my brain has ever looked at? It says here a surprise attack if you hit a creature that has not yet taken a turn in combat. I would get surprise attack.
Yeah.
Party.
Surprise!
What kind of monk are you?
Open hand.
Oh, nice.
A cool one.
Kind with a chair.
Ooh!
Pretty. What's my plus on this?
Oh shit!
Tain't
I just
bad.
put together that you're hitting him with the chair.
Hit him with a chair.
I thought you would just like to sit down.
Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? That's just something you sit on, but I use it as a weapon.
17
Nice.
points of damage, and I'm gonna do it again.
Hell yeah, go for it.
Here's a big jumbo. Hey, jumbo. It's 22.
22 also hits, yeah.
Now, is that just once that surprise attack happens? It says if you hit a creature that has not yet taken a turn.
You know what? Technically, he would have the surprise round. Because he has taken his turn, and his turn was to stab Santa in the neck.
Right.
So he's not technically... Like, we're not doing a surprise round. He's not getting a surprise round on you guys. But he is also not surprised.
Okay.
So he has taken a turn in combat
Okay.
by initiating combat.
It really is not a lot of text, so I'm just going to roll one of these.
Yeah.
Mother, father. Christmas. It's five points of damage.
Nice.
Did that kill him yet? Is he down?
Yeah, that would be fun if that was.
He's dead. You did it. Stream over. Goodbye. Have a good night, everyone.
Killed him with the chair.
I'm gonna flurry of blows. No, wait. I am going to flurry of blows.
Cool. Yeah. Bonus action. You
Can I
spend a
roll
key
both
point.
of these?
Yeah,
Just knock them out.
for sure.
That's a natural 20 and an 18.
Woo!
Believe it or not.
Those will both hit for sure.
Okay.
Roll the crit first.
Crit. That's 10 points of damage for the crit.
Nice.
And hell yes, 10 points of damage for the other.
Holy shit.
I roll a 6 on that.
Right.
Not bad. Does that end Otto's turn?
It does.
All right. Ending Otto's turn brings us to Thickless Dump.
The surprise thing still works because I actually charged up to him to hit, and that would add 5 to my attack. So
From Charger, yeah.
yeah, so I rolled a 1 on one of those die. Sorry, I feel bad for not
Worries.
surprising.
Thickless Dumpo turns on you, having taken multiple bashes from a chair.
Elbows.
He looks at you and he says, "If you knew what kind of a monster this bastard is, you'd be thanking me right now." And Thickless Dumpo is gonna cast Cone of Cold.
Why the fuck does Thicky have spells?
Meditated for 2 years in the
Sometimes when you're alone on a beach for 2 years, you make some deals.
I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw. No, sorry, a constitution saving throw.
I'm not as good at those.
cold. Yeah. 16.
11.
15 for Stumpy.
Dirty 20.
I'm sorry, give me those again.
11.
11
16.
15.
fails. 16 succeeds. 15 succeeds.
Dirty 20.
30, 20 succeeds. Spinelli. Spinelli.
Yeah.
You take full damage. Everyone else takes half damage.
Okay.
It's counting.
34 points of damage to Spinelli, halved
17.
to 17. Yes, thank you for the rest.
Yikes.
As this massive burst of Arctic air rushes out from Thicky Dumpo, straight from his Thicky Dumpo.
He
turns around and blasts it out of his ass.
Send the spiders back.
It's canon, folks.
I planned it.
It's a cannon.
It's an ass cannon for sure.
Cannon.
He is then going to get the fuck away from you because he doesn't like being near you.
Rude.
Yeah, rude. Yeah.
As he takes a step back out of your melee range, you can make an attack of opportunity if you would like to.
Okay.
With your reaction.
That's a nat 1.
That one.
Didn't even roll. Just fell onto 1.
You go to swing your chair at him and lose your grip on it. Still wet from being in the ocean, and it just kind of clatters to your side. It's not super far away. You'll just have to use like a bonus action to, or well, it'll be a free object interaction to reach out and pick it up in your next turn.
Okay.
Thicky steps away, just like nimbly stepping back out of the way from the chair, and backs up towards the sleigh and looks out at all of you.
It doesn't have to be this way. You could come with me. I could take you and deliver you to children who would love to have toys just like you. There's somebody who wants to hug you all the time, or some nerd who likes that dumb show, or somebody who likes possums or whatever.
What about the spiders? You gotta fail to mention the spiders.
There's probably somebody who likes spiders. I don't know.
He's like climbing up into the sleigh.
One of my spiders starts crying from all his eyes.
Oh no. That's gonna end Thickless Dumpo's turn and bring us to Agent Tin.
Yeah. She's like, I'll show you a dumb show, and does a cool spin move, and then I'm gonna fire my laser guns.
Fuck yeah, make an attack roll with lasers.
Cool.
He does have a little bit of cover from you being on the sleigh at this point, so if you want to move
Like
to get a
step
better
up a bit?
Yeah, if you want
Yeah.
to get some more sight on him.
You're really tied to that mini, huh?
That wasn't my idea.
But yeah.
I don't have anything futuristic over
The
here.
mini.
Just the really big one.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh no, he wouldn't do it. 17.
17 hits.
Nice.
Actually, he uses his reaction and casts shield, and puts up this just like this swirl of frosty wind that just surrounds him, and that bullet is deflected. That laser is deflected.
18.
18 doesn't hit
All
with
right.
his shield.
Well,
Just deflecting off of ice and being refracted into different directions, kind of just slamming into the gingerbread work around the area.
cool. How close can I get to Santa?
Let's see. You have 30 feet of movement.
Yeah.
10. Funnily enough, because it's the name, you can get it right here.
Okay.
Making your way towards Santa. Ending Agent 10's turn is going to bring us to Spinelli.
Correct. From here, does it look like Santa will die if he does not get healed, like, immediately?
If you would like to use a bonus action to make a medicine check.
Because I need that. Okay, I am going to send over my healing spirit. And, like, almost from just, like, flying off of a web, this kind of, like, ethereal spider, shocking no one, just kind of floats over and lands on just, like, on his belly.
Yeah, it's like the end of Charlotte's Web.
And within a 5-foot cube, anytime somebody starts their turn in or enters that space for the first time, they get a d6 of Heelys.
Just a 5-foot cube?
Yeah.
Okay, that's like one square.
If you're sharing space with Santa,
Anyone stands atop Santa's bleeding body.
that is 6 points of healing to Santa.
Nice.
What
So
a
that's
gift.
my bonus action, and that only lasts.
You said 6 points?
Yeah,
Red.
that's only gonna last 4 more times.
Okay. That's not temporary hit points, right? It's just
No, that's healing.
Red.
And then with my action, I'm aiming for Thickless.
Hell yeah.
Going at him. How dare you kill our one shot at life?
One shot. Same situation as Agent 10. If you want to get a clearer shot on him, you'll probably have to move up. Otherwise, he's got cover from the sleigh.
Sure. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Can I? Let me make sure this isn't an action or anything like that. Where's my fucking hop? Where's my bunny hop? No, it's a goddamn bonus action. I don't have those. I'm just gonna. Can I just try and like hop?
Yeah.
I want to get closer to the cart. If I can.
Okay. There you go. You've gone 10 feet.
I just don't want to be in another cluster.
Get like right up along the side of it.
Cool.
If you would like to have gone, basically there's no, from his position, there's no
not
way for
really
you
a
to
lot.
not, basically get in a line with your friends without having some cover for him.
Right.
Plus there's still just this like swirling vortex of snow and ice surrounding.
Is there any way I can get cover from that cart?
Yeah, you would have cover from him as well. Basically there's a barrier between the two of you.
Oh.
That's like giving each of you a bonus to your armor class from each other.
Okay. We both have a bonus to our armor class from each other. Well, I don't like that. I guess I'll just hang out near my friends. I'll just stay where I was
Okay.
initially without. So currently, that cover is not applied.
From here.
Oh no, I mean it's still up on the little guy. Yeah, just not next to the cart. I don't have a feeling my
Yeah,
dice
you would still
are
have cover there. Each of
rolling
you.
hot.
Well, no, I'd say you have direct lines on each other from there.
Good. So I'm gonna take my first shot with my longbow.
Go for it.
That is 19. 26 to hit.
26 hits. Manages to puncture through a thinner sheet of ice and make purchase on his thick little flesh.
Fantastic. And as I did that, I sent some spiders, and I'm using my gathered swarm. So he is going to take an additional d6 of spider damage.
So spiders climb onto.
Yeah, there's just like a big cluster of them all up on that.
You just kind of like lob it from your makeshift bow, and they just start biting when they land. Oh, this is a nightmare.
Yeah.
You've created a nightmare.
This is a nightmare.
Merry holidays.
Stokey.
Nightmare holidays.
And I do have Piercer as a feat. So once per turn, when I hit a creature with an attack that deals piercing damage, I can re-roll one of those damage dice. So I'm going to do that because it wasn't good. That's not much better. That is 10 points of piercing and spider damage.
What damage does the spiders do?
It doesn't really
Psychic
say. It just says
for me.
takes one. Oh, piercing. Also piercing.
Okay, good to know. I was just trying to see if it was couth for you to re-roll either of those die, and it is because they're both piercing.
I ended up rolling my longbow die. So
How much damage was that total?
10.
Nice.
And then with my second attack, I'm just going to use my longbow. 14.
14 does not hit with the shield up.
Call him a bitch.
You staying put?
Yeah.
Okay. That brings us to Santa, who is no longer unconscious. However, he does. That is only an 11, which does not succeed, as you see as Santa comes awake and still has a hand at his throat. He's just like, oh, ho, ho, ho. Whoops, that wrong day. He takes 3 points of damage, still conscious, but he is poisoned.
But he did get the healing from.
He did.
Okay.
Yeah, if he hadn't got that healing, things would have been worse than this. All right, what you got, Kringle?
You got a stat sheet over there?
Yeah,
Just pull up.
he's like holding up his neck. He's like, oh, my bag. Oh well. Reaches down and pulls up a hatchet from his side. He's gonna use half his movement to stand up.
Santa isn't.
He's not a monk.
And he's going to swing on Vicky Dumpo.
Yee. Yee.
Oh.
Natural 1 for the first attack.
Nito Bandito.
He actually slashes a chunk out of his sleigh, and he's like, "Oh, ho, ho, no!"
Oh no, Santa, you can't be so jolly about this.
15 for the second one doesn't hit through the shield. That's all Santa can do without his magical present bag. He's gonna stay put for now. Ending Santa's turn is gonna bring us to Stumpy.
Stumpy's just solidly freaking out. Oh, my Santa! Oh, my Santa! Oh, my Santa! And then, so it seems like he needs to get to his bag. Can I, is that something that would help him?
It seems that way.
Okay. I'm going to, before I do anything, cast Absorb Elements at a 2nd level.
Nice.
So I can absorb Frost.
Okay.
So that way, if Thickless tries any more of that bullshit, I will gain damage to put back against him. And then I'm going to try to run up along the back side of the cart.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bonus action Nimble Escape Hide. So hide.
Yeah, because you're a little goblin possum. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
I
really-
love using a goblin as your
Yeah.
possum
When we were-
skeleton.
When we were
No
talking
other
about
class.
it,
No other race.
they were messaging me, and we're like, what? Like, this is my concept. What race would work with that? And I was over here like, man, what elf seems too proper? And then they were just like, how about a goblin? I was like, oh shit, that's perfect.
And then they just
We
go,
got the dark vision. And, yeah. So that is a 22 for stealth.
Goblin.
Nice. I will make a note of that. Hell yeah. Ending Stumpy's turn. That's going to bring us back to the top of the round. Tickle me auto. Tackle me auto.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You can tickle me if you try. Tear your fucking arms off.
You punch him in the armpits. That's what he said.
Ooh, that tickles. Pull on my hair. Who turned the lights off?
Yep.
okay.
Mustache.
Oh no.
Bristly baby. You're all just gonna have to sit and wait. Okay. I'm gonna run forward and throw my chair open out in front of me, flavor, and I'm gonna run and jump off of it, and I'm going to strike this dude on the face.
Hell yes. Leaping up. First, make me an acrobatics check to leap up onto the sleigh. This is just to make sure that it doesn't cost you any extra movement.
9.
9? 9 is enough to not just outright fail and hurt yourself.
It wasn't 2 that I rolled. I want you to know. Woo. Yeah.
It costs you an extra 5 feet of movement to get up onto the sleigh, but you do so with no problems.
And I'm going to paunch.
Paunch. Roll for paunch.
Yeah, I'm gonna paunch here in a second.
As you're just up against this roiling, spinning mass of ice and icicles that don't cut you, but come close to doing so as you get up in his business.
Yes. Paunch. Natural 20.
That is gonna
Cool. I'm going to
You punch good.
punch good.
Damage.
Could I?
Something.
Don't forget to check all your feats. Make sure that you don't get something special when you crit.
Yeah. No, could I make that a stunning strike?
Absolutely. That's a Constitution saving throw, correct?
Yes. DC 14 if you want the drama.
Okay.
Give me the drama.
That is a 3.
No, that don't do.
Shit.
That's a sleepy thicky. That's 10 points of damage for that.
Nice.
I'm going to spend a key point and do a flurry of blows.
Yeah.
Flurry is a great word for this particular one shot.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to roll both of those outright.
Yes, please. Nicholas is.
So one of those is 12, and the other one is 26.
The 26 hits.
Cool. I'm going to open hand technique that one.
You do have advantage on both of those strikes because he's stunned.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
So we'll call that your roll for the first attack.
Yeah. Yes.
I really enjoy that sound.
Yes.
It's the same exact roll.
Whoa.
From each dice, 5 and 19.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's 2 hits.
Cool. I'm gonna open hand technique.
Slap.
The one of them.
You can open nub.
What does that do?
Oh, those were definite Barbie hands.
I can push him up to 15 feet if he fails a dex save of 14.
Okay.
Let me roll the damage.
That's a natural 19 on his
Okay.
dex save.
Would he have disadvantage if he's prone or stunned?
Stunned? Let me check, actually. Stunned,
You can't do anything.
incapacitated, automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay, so you, well, first tell me your damage.
The damage for both of those would be. That's 5.
Okay.
And the other one is 8. No, 7. The other one's 7. Sorry.
Nice. Not bad. And he goes 15 feet, correct? Flying backwards. Reference. Over the edge. And falls prone, I would say, because he's going over a ledge. Still stunned until the start of your next turn, correct?
Yes. And then I'm going to say, if I could, for free action.
It's turbo time.
I'll allow it. Felt a little forced, but sure.
That was a crit?
Yeah, it's from Jingle All the Way.
Well, I was going to say Jamie, but I really got to
Jamie.
I like to think that you say it how he says it.
Jamie.
Time. Hell yeah.
That's it, yeah.
Ending Otto's turn brings us to Thicky Dumpo, who can't do shit because he's stunned as fuck.
Good. That's what you get.
So that's going to bring us to Agent Tin.
Okay, yeah.
He does, however, currently have full cover from all of you because he's on the other side of the sleigh and prone.
Yeah.
And down a level.
If I can hop up to get a view.
Hop up on the sleigh?
Yeah, I feel like I don't have enough movement to like go around. Probably
What's your movement?
30.
30. Could go off the log on the left here, maybe?
20.
And see.
Here. If you want to make an acrobatics check to leap up onto the sleigh, because you're just a little guy.
Is Agent 10 currently sharing space with Santa?
I mean, I'm on my mini's
She's-
on his mini.
She's more sharing space with Otto. So you guys each take up a 5-foot square, but Santa takes up a 10-foot square because he's larger than you.
My chair's still back there.
So you're not you are technically sharing Santa's space, but you're not within the 5 feet of healing that he is also in.
Okay.
Santa takes up 20 feet of space.
But your chair's set up over
Is
here?
it just if you pass
Yeah.
through it, or do you have to start
Canonically, I
already?
put my chair back there to jump off of it.
Whenever you move into the spirit space for the first time.
Okay, I would say if you wanted to, you have enough movement that you could kind of curve and arc through it if you would like. Kind of like go between Santa's legs and pick up some healing if you need it.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll for that.
2. Sorry.
Nice.
Better than nothing.
Yeah.
You're gonna get hit for 38 points of damage.
So, I mean, like, would it help me to use the chair to jump also?
It was purely flavor, so I'm going to say no, because I didn't give auto advantage, so it feels bad to give you advantage.
Yeah. Okay, but it's acrobatics, not athletics.
Correct.
Okay.
I mean, it could be athletics if you want it to be.
I would like for it to be athletics.
I feel like in this particular situation, either of those works.
Yeah. Let's just see what happens.
Sounds like it happens.
24.
24, yeah. Doesn't cost you.
I gave Cameron a bubbly beverage.
We did. Callum.
Okay.
Buckbeak.
Now, yeah, you actually would have. You're at a raised position, and he is prone, so ranged attacks normally would have disadvantage, but because you have the height, it'll cancel out to a straight roll.
Tight. Okay. And then I would like to use a grit point to make this a violent shot.
Are those the ones that
Nice.
cause bleeding damage?
No, if it adds 2 to the misfire score, but if I hit, I can roll an additional weapon damage die per grit point spent.
Okay, what does that make your misfire?
3 or 4?
It's a
It
plus.
depends on what it is for the laser pistol.
How do I find that out?
If you click laser pistol,
You click on the item.
Click on it.
because on like a regular pistol it's 1, and then
It's higher on more complex weapons, like
bad news is 3, I believe.
I think so.
Are you seeing it anywhere?
I love gunslingers. It's my favorite class.
Yeah, I don't.
Even over like
I don't see a
spell
misfire.
guy. I'm usually a casting
this.
friend, but I don't know. It's so fun.
Shoot 'em up. Fantasy.
I don't see like a
Fantasy
misfire
guns.
stat line. Unless it's like
Well, it's because it's just basically a pistol that's reflavored.
Yeah.
We'll just say that it's normally 1. So if you roll a natural 1, there's a misfire, and you have to like fuck with your gun to get it.
So
to work
then
again.
+2 would make it 3.
So if you roll a 3 or lower, your gun misfires and the attack doesn't go off.
you're not
Okay.
gonna do that. You're gonna roll a nat 20 right
It's
now.
just gonna be a really good roll.
You're just gonna roll a nat 20. What could it say?
14.
14. Though he is stunned, his shield is still in effect.
It is?
And yeah.
I thought it ends at the next turn.
It ends at
Oh
the
yeah,
start of
his
this
turn.
next
Yeah,
turn.
his turn happened. I just didn't think about it because we skipped past it because he can't do shit. So yeah, that 14 you said though. 14 still misses him.
Okay, well I'm gonna do it again.
He's
Go
just,
for it.
he's just writhing around.
Do I have to do I have to spend a second grit point?
Yes.
Yes, to do it again if you.
Okay. I only have 2, but this is a one shot, so fuck it.
Yeah, use all the stuff.
Fucking really?
Woo! That's close. Is that a 5 or a 3?
That's a 5.
Okay.
So that's a 12.
Yeah.
So I do not hit. And
But
I
you
just
also don't misfire, which is a good
wasted my
thing.
Grit points. Very cool. I'm doing well. I'm gonna jump down off of this sleigh.
Forward and back.
Towards him or away from him?
Away from him.
Okay. Thanks to your successful athletics check, you have more than enough movement. All right. Ending Agent Tin's turn is going to bring us to Spinelli.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You do not currently have eyes on Dumpo.
But I saw him go down, right? I need to get eyes on jump.
Hey man, we all need a good
Would
shot.
a 15-foot jump height get me on top of that bigger part of the sleigh?
So the bag itself, portrayed here by this tall portion of stuff, is actually 20 feet high. Comparatively to your size.
Okay. So how tall up is that bottom part? Is that bottom part of the sleigh 15 feet up? Or 5 feet up?
The part where you would sit is
Yeah.
equivalent to 10 feet, which is why I've had people rolling
Oh,
acrobatics or athletics checks together.
rock and roll, baby. Can I try and hop up on it?
Hell yeah, dude.
I want to meet this rock and roll baby.
You party still.
I don't know. Sometimes phrases come out of me, and I'm like, who made that?
I'm the rock and roll baby.
25 feet.
I recently told my boss something was fucking radical, and he was like, okay.
It takes you 25 feet to get to here.
Okay.
So you need a successful DC 15 athletics or acrobatics check
Okay.
to be able to physically get onto the sleigh this turn.
I'm a rabbit.
Big
I'm
of a
hard.
deal. You're made of spiders. I mean, you got to be able to climb.
They can't just float sometimes.
Wait, you're using herring and stat block. Do you have some kind of jump
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah, but that's not what I'm using currently.
Okay, cool.
That is a 19 acrobatics.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pop up on there.
You do so.
And then I am gonna go ahead and use my rabbit hop. That is a bonus action, 15-foot jump
Okay.
up top.
Let me look something up really quickly just to make sure that I'm not being an ass.
I mean, we could tell you. The count of 3. Google, am I being an ass?
Look it up.
I'm getting a lot of mixed information. I'm trying to figure out if your jump distance is included in your movement speed.
Or if you're adding
So-
it.
Well,
onto
this
your
is
movement.
a
Oh, but it's a
separate
bonus-
thing.
oh, but it's
This
a bonus
is just
action.
a bonus action.
Cool, rad, absolutely, yes. You can do that.
Oh,
To the top of the bag.
up top.
Oh, okay.
Claw.
Hold
Is that a catapult?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Perhaps a trebuchet?
And then I'm gonna do
That's
my first arrow. Called spider. I don't know what spider is in Spanish. If you know in the chat, tell me what spider is in Spanish with pronunciation.
Araña.
Araña. That is an 18 to hit.
18 hits, yeah.
About to hit
Okay.
him with a chili con queso.
So. Son of a whore. I'm gonna use
Why did that feel dirtier than everything else you said today? Oh my goodness.
my piercer to reroll.
Bolo.
12 points piercing him.
Nice.
And one more time, minus spider. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
He almost fell.
That is 13.
13.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh my.
You've almost fallen.
Oh
Been caught by
no! Santa heard me saying bad words and he was like, oh no, off my sleigh.
Son of a whore.
I don't know why.
so bad.
Sweet Odin's ravens.
Son of a biscuit.
Hamburg.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right.
I've done all the stuff.
Excellent.
Oh, but Santa can have some more healing if he would like it.
Yeah, he would like it.
2 points.
Nice.
He's hand rice.
He's almost back up to where you healed him the first time.
Good, good.
Horse peas and rice.
Well, flat my jacks.
Ending Spinelli's turn brings us to Santa.
Get him, Santa.
Get him.
Go
At the start of his turn, takes another 6 of poison damage.
I'm a man now, Santa.
2 points of poison to Santa. He's still standing.
Santa is?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Looking around, he's like, well, aren't you a bunch of good toys? And he kind of like steps over you, climbs up into his sleigh.
And leaves.
Definitely fits it.
As he does, you see he like reaches in. He's like holding his bleeding neck. You can see there's like black veins kind of starting to appear from beneath his white beard. And he pulls a little pocket watch out of his pocket and like checks it. And he's like, oh no! And he's going to reach into his bag And
think
he
he's got
just
blood poisoning
straight up
going
grabs
on.
a present, fucks it at thinking Dumbo.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right, let's do it, Santa.
How much present damage?
Hey, 19 is gonna hit for sure. It's gonna be 2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage.
He just takes a snowbound box to the head.
Is he an improvised weapon kind of a guy?
8
Yeah,
points.
Santa tavern brawl.
Oh no, present bag is one of his attacks.
Okay.
I think Delibird, the Pokemon, it has present bag as a
Did you say Delibird?
Delibird?
Delibird.
Delibird?
Delibird.
Delibird.
Like a bird that's in a deli,
No,
and you're
he's
like, oh,
red
that's
and
the
white.
Delibird.
He was modeled after Santa. Delibird?
Actually, it's a pun on the word delivered because he has a sack and he delivers.
Delivered.
Yeah.
Okay.
I learned
Delibird.
that
I heard
a couple of months ago.
Deli.
Really?
Deli.
Yeah, you
cat,
taught me
you
that.
know?
No, I didn't.
I mean, I was thinking like
You
a bird
have
with
to.
like
No, I didn't.
salami and ham.
Yeah.
Smoked
Beautiful
turkey.
plumage.
Oh, hey.
Smells horrible.
Wonderful news.
Capicola.
Santa gets to make 2 of those attacks, so he reaches
Nice.
and grabs another present.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, natural 19 is gonna hit for sure.
This is a Genoa songbird. It's made out of cured meats.
Another 13 points of bludgeoning damage from a gift thrown from the present bag.
It's like these
Don't
gurgly
worry, guys,
whistles.
they're not your presents. They're other people's presents.
These are extra. These are extra presents that Santa packs just in case he needs to throw down.
They're tactical.
All right, that's gonna end Santa's turn and bring us to Stumpy.
Okay, it's Dobby.
Stumpy. You can do this.
Come on,
Whatever it
Stumpy,
is
come
you're
on, we can do this. We can do this, we can do this, we can do this. Come on. Just giving myself a pep talk. I'm gonna try to run around to the backside of the sleigh and
to the Jumbo side of the sleigh.
yeah.
I think I don't get to do that.
Coived.
Like on Christmas Eve night, if a child wishes hard enough for forgiveness, he's like, all right, I got this extra lotion.
Lotion?
I got some candles. Like,
There's
hey,
still not gifts children want, but like there are gifts.
there I go. And also, it would
dear.
hurt to have a candle thrown at you.
Like a
Like a
Unlit, like
Bath and Body
unused,
Works with
yeah.
What were those ones from the Halloween one shot?
not Yankee Candle.
Oh.
Think on it.
yeah.
Old time.
Can I
Where's the map?
throw a dagger? I'm not close enough to actually like. Do
Correct.
anything.
You're still about 10 feet out. You can throw a dagger. I will let you know any ranged attacks will be made with disadvantage because he's prone. Oh, but he's stunned, so it'll cancel out.
Oh, okay. Or just. Yeah. And if I'm throwing it, that's dexterity for the plus. For the
I guess
right?
crew it.
Yeah.
Or watching live.
That's it.
Yeah, it'll be
I
a
think I might have watching live.
range attack with dex and
Okay. It pulls out like a little sewing needle.
Hell
she
yeah.
usually uses to stitch herself up. She's like, all right, come on. We can do this, Stumpy. Stumpy! Like, tosses it. It's a 7.
just like skitters off to the side, but still attached to the string. So if you want, as a bonus action, you could just pull it back to you.
Yeah, let's try that again. Well, struggling, using my tail. Like, helping
I like to
reel
think
it
you
back
like
in.
use the stump to like wrap it.
Wind her back up. That sucks. I can't do anything else if I can't get any closer to him.
All right. That ending Stumpy's turn brings us back to the top of the round.
You know what?
What's up?
Oh, I could have used a lucky point for it, though.
You could.
All right, I'm gonna burn one. Let's try it.
Hell yeah. Is that your last luck point?
No. I still got one more. Oh, yeah, that's a 16.
Yeah, 16 hits.
Okay, so
Hey!
a little farther next time. We got.
Once again, you hear that like blowing of the northern wind as it guides your needle, and you also see it glint brighter than you've ever seen it glint before. You can add +1. I forgot to tell you this earlier. You can add +1 to your attack rolls and damage with this.
Oh, badass.
Yeah, anyone who had made a prayer to the north wind gets a +1 weapon.
Oh, snap.
Tub and torso works.
There's tub and torso, and then there's a candle one.
There's also soaps.
Soaps. Does that count to your attack roll as well?
Union.
Yeah, attack roll and damage. But this is only for Stumpy because no one else prayed to the north. You touched. Touching isn't praying. That's touching.
You can't dictate how I pray.
In this specific instance, I can.
So that's only 4 damage.
All right, not bad, not bad.
Got you son of a bitch. Stumpy, got you. Got a taste for blood now.
Laying on the ground, he's like, oh, like straight into his ass cheek from the front.
Well, it's
which is
it's a good target.
Yeah.
yeah.
Actually, we shouldn't have any disadvantage on Thicky laying down. He's about as tall as he is laying down.
Basically standing.
He's laying on his stomach. He's as tall as he is
Dickie
standing.
walks in, his ass walks in. It's like,
All right, ending Stumpy's turn is going to bring us back to the top of the round. Otto.
Throughout this whole round, I've just been punching the air in front of me. Yeah, get him! Like, just watching other people fight. Could I climb to the top of the gift bag?
You can absolutely try to do that.
I'm gonna
join me atop.
Unless you can describe to me an acrobatic way in which you do this, it'll be an athletics check.
Okay, I'll just get my chair and kind of like line it up. Like, oh yeah, yeah, and like run and jump and try to just all arms and legs out.
Hell yeah!
Try to grab the bag.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics
Spider
check.
up there. Grip it and rip it.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Sip, sip.
15.
15.
7 plus 8. It's 15.
Yes.
Yeah.
15 is just enough. You set up your chair, line it up, take a running leap, and jump off of the chair, and you just manage to grab onto one of the golden tassels hanging down from the drawstring closing the bag, and you swing around the side and flip yourself up onto the top.
How much movement was that?
Because of a successful check, that was about 20 feet of movement to get that distance. Otherwise, it would have been difficult terrain.
Okay.
What is it though to just jump down and give him the people's elbow?
So
that's just an attack roll.
So what if I wanted to give him one?
Oh, that was the plan.
So stunned. It ends at the beginning of your turn.
Stunned until the end of my next turn.
Okay, so he is still currently stunned. So yeah, if you wanted to, you could risk bodily harm and leap from 20 feet up.
That's what I'm made for. Oh yeah, it's the only kind of harm I want is self-harm.
No one clip that. Go ahead
I have a
and
lot of problematic thoughts in there. You should really look out before you hang out with a kid.
What?
go ahead and as you're falling,
What?
go ahead and make an unarmed strike with advantage.
Okay.
I wish the camera could see how you just kind of flopped down.
No, not intentional. Okay. No, I'm gonna put Wu-Tang on this one. He's been playing pretty well.
I've heard it ain't nothing to fuck with.
Oh.
Pretty much the opposite of what I intended. 15.
15 just hits.
Plus 7 again. Saved me. Cool. Is that just a straight damage roll?
Yeah.
Okay. 9 points of damage.
Nice. You also take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as you slam into the gingerbread floor of Santa's workshop, putting the full force of your elbow into
Oh
the
no, that's real gingerbread. You can't hurt that.
Thought I heard a ginger snap.
Sailor! You must be stopped!
Hell yeah, that's one attack.
I should have used the charger. The charger feat.
I wouldn't have allowed it in this instance. That wasn't charging, that was falling.
It's pretty fast charging. The world is charging on me at all times. Until I get into space. Okay, I'm going to...
You're also currently prone.
Yeah. Can I just flurry of blows him? Can I like get up and flurry of blows him?
Yeah. You just have to
He's
move.
gonna just like.
These attacks all have advantage because he's stunned. And prone.
Cool. Yeah. I'm gonna flavor these as like submissions. That's a nat 20, dude. I'll just roll the damage for this one.
Yeah, go for it.
That's 8.
Nice, nice.
And then for this one, yeah, like I'll just flavor this as like putting him in an arm bar and like doing various submissions onto him. 9 plus 7 is 16.
Snap into a skinny James.
Snap into a skinny James!
How much damage was that one? Sorry.
Did I roll damage just now for that one? No, I just rolled that it was a 16.
That hits, yeah.
Motherfucking shit. Son of a whore. 5.
Nice.
Listen,
At
I'm
this
not
point-
hard with what.
At this point, Vicky Dumpo is looking pretty
Ouchie.
hurt. Ouchie.
Oh, and could I spend a key point to make that a stunning strike?
Yes, you can.
Can't save a 14, my love.
Natural 17. Think the northern wind.
Could I... Could I use the open hand technique? Because I did just use flurry of blows. It's not an extra action of any sort. I could just apply it to a flurry of blows hit.
Yeah, that just moves him 15 feet in a direction away from you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. He slides across.
Does it say I can change it? Yeah, if it fails a strength save of DC 14?
He automatically fails strength saves
Yeah.
because he's stunned. So yeah, he just
Okay.
you just uppercut him in the groin, and he just like slides across the floor, straight back. Just,
Beautiful ass
still a needle sticking out of his ass. Does that end Otto's turn?
Yes, sorry.
All right.
So many little ads on the end.
No worries. That brings us to Thicky Dumpo, who is no longer stunned.
Did you not hit with your stunning strike just now?
He passed the con save.
He rolled
Oh,
a nat
okay.
17.
Yeah.
His Constitution saving throw. What you got, Thicky Dumpo? All right. Let me see. Surely you think this little bag of tricks.
I just want you all to know I'm going down. And like, I know I say that a lot, but I am gonna go down. Pretty soon it's gonna suck. I'm gonna get real tired.
Hey, there we go.
Kind of sleepy against my own will, you know.
It didn't have to be this way. You guys could have been cool.
I need everyone. This is 20 feet radius, 40 feet high, so it goes about double the height of the sleigh. I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
And Santy included?
Santa is included, yes.
Oh, fuck.
Mr. Kringle. Herr Kringle.
10.
21.
Santa rolls a 14. Fail, success.
I'm gonna use my last lucky point on this natty 1.
Oh,
Dude, it's so dirty.
so dirty. Sam, what did Spinelli roll?
Dex,
Yeah,
Okay.
26.
that succeeds.
Dexterity saving throws is 17.
17 succeeds. That's 1 fail, 3 successes. As this storm of ice begins to roil up in this area, just rising up from the floor, the doors and the windows kick open, and cold swoops in from outside and fills the space. Not Spinelli. The other one. Agent 10.
Yeah.
You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage, in addition to Everybody remember that word I just said. 13, right?
Yeah.
King bludgeon.
Okay.
Yep.
And then 10 points of cold damage. The rest of you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage and 5 points of cold damage.
And then I have a resistance to cold.
You do, so you would
that brings
take
it down to 3.
2.
2?
Rounds down from 5.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah. And this whole area, which I'll remind you again, is here, becomes difficult terrain as there's just chunks of hail as this storm roils and bludgeons around you.
Did Santa save?
Oh no, Santa failed. Santa falls unconscious.
Classic Santa.
Classic 3 hit point Santa going down.
Do I have to make a concentration check on my?
If it requires concentration, then yes.
Yeah, all
It's-
all range spells do.
It's half of the total damage taken, or DC 10. You succeeded, so you took 6 plus 5 is
11.
11. So it's a DC 10 Constitution check, Constitution saving throw.
14.
14 succeeds, so it stays up. Hell yeah. That is Thickless Dumpo's action. And he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it here. So... 30. Just rush over here to be alone. And to gain a little bit of cover from what look to us like pillars. These are just workbenches that elves would set up at and tinker away. All right. That ends Thicky Dumpo's turn and brings us to Agent Tin.
Cool. So if I scooch that way, can I get my sights on him?
Closer to the polar bear in front.
Yeah. 20 to there. Yeah.
Cool. Let's try this again. Okay,
Go
y'all?
for it. Your pistols whir up with energy and begin glowing at the side.
14.
14 misses.
Mm-hmm.
He tucks up to the side, seeing the laser come out, and then like peeks out to see if you're gonna fire again because he's a fucking dumbass.
Even
Yo.
less. So I'm just
Not rolling double digits at all.
I'm just gonna go ahead and use a bonus action, I guess, to second wind
Okay.
and heal
not bad
up a
call.
little bit.
How are y'all doing hit point wise, by the way?
Not good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm
Losing
hurt,
my
but I'm
stuffing
okay.
over here.
Nice. All right. Does that end your turn? Do you
Yeah.
want to move anymore? All right. I think this is kind of like centered edge right here. Yeah, what? Yeah, you're still within that.
Oh, am I able to get out of that?
Yeah.
Because
you
if I'm
move-
like a step away, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, absolutely. You can step
Cool.
out of here.
Yeah.
And I'm looking over this. I don't think it continues to do damage. I think it's just like a thing that kicked up and then like fell, and all of the leftover hail and ice creates.
It's like
different
crunchy.
terrain. Yeah, crunchy and slippy. Hell, my 2 favorite Star Fox characters.
What's the big idea?
Yeah, but you get out of that area of difficult terrain, and that brings us to Spinelli.
Just like your father.
Just a quick check-in. My favorite terrain is Arctic. Is it difficult terrain?
Yes, because you're inside a building,
Okay, that's fine.
and it's not Arctic conditions. It's just chunks of ice.
That's fair. I was just checking in. In that case,
Appreciate it.
can I use my bunny hop to just like pop out of it? No, I mean,
You're kind of at the center, and it's a 20-foot radius. So I would say doing the hop wouldn't cost you more movement, but you would still land within the radius.
okay, can I just. I would like to hop as far this direction as I can. So 15 feet.
Yeah, you hop 15 feet out. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Yeah, let me just find my hop and
Hop,
work it out.
hop, hop.
As you leap 15 feet out and then fall 20 feet.
What is the... What check?
Acrobatics.
15?
Is not gonna... You take 6 points of bludgeoning
I'm out.
damage. And fall unconscious as you slam and slide on chunks of ice on the ground.
Of course, this would be how a Sam character goes down.
You all watch as there's a spray of glitter and a couple of crunches
And
of spiders.
like a lot of spiders.
Supposed to be
Oh,
chaos.
my spider's out. The ethereal spider is
Yeah,
gone.
it turns into just a drift of asbestos snow. That really taints the workout.
Okay.
There
It's
are
stress
elves
enough
who
that you
are
guys are all trash.
I got seawater in my body.
And some krill.
Okay, that ends Spinelli's turn and brings us to Santa. Santa needs to make a death save.
We're all doing very well.
This is going good.
That's a 17.
Okay.
One success.
He would.
I should track these.
Yay, Santa. Does that count as an elf quote?
I'll allow it. You've got a luck point.
He's down.
Wait, what was
She's
the-
going to be making death
what was
saving
the
throws
Muppet
soon.
dance?
All right. Ending Spinelli's turn brings us to Santa. Santa makes his death save for success. That brings us to Stumpy.
How close am I to Otto?
To Otto, you are 10 feet away. Sorry, 15 feet away.
15 feet. Would that be all of my movement to get to him and
Yeah,
full
30
terrain?
feet to get there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna run up to him and then I'm gonna do cure wounds at a second level,
Hell yeah.
which is 2d8 plus 2.
If you could just go ahead and roll 2 8s.
I'm gonna try real
That'd be
hard.
You said you have 2 hit points?
I have 2 hit points.
Fantasy
Relief.
Forge die. Come on, North Winds. Come on, North Winds. That's 11. 8 and a 3. Well, plus 2, so 13.
Schmancy. I'm gonna add
You
2.
have 13 hit points.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
chunk.
feel like every time I ever roll for healing, it's always like, you can have a point.
Yeah.
Treasure it.
Yeah.
Don't
You're
spend it all in one
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, sorry you're bleeding out.
You
I
basically
did the
just
best
have
I
like a
could.
tissue that you pull out of your sleeve.
Yeah. Ooh, that looked like it hurt.
All right, that ends.
Unplug
unless you
your
have a-
wound.
Unless you have a bonus action that you'd like to do. You've used full movement and action.
Guess I can hide. That's it.
Yeah, if
You
you'd
can
like
hide
to.
behind Otto.
Well, just gonna hook her down.
Yeah, go ahead and make another stealth check. Technically in the same space.
I'm gonna use this. That is a 18.
Nice. Not bad. All right, ending Stumpy's turn brings us back to the top of the round. Tackle me, Otto.
Can I see Stumpy?
Um,
Stumpy hide in a
Yeah.
way that I can't see Stumpy.
he's not hiding. He's like in a straight line from you.
Stumpy or
Stumpy?
Stumpy?
Oh, Stumpy. Sorry.
I have also
No,
confused
Stumpy.
them at least
Stumpy
once.
is hiding from Thickless, and is like up against this like raised dais.
But I can see them.
Metal
Yes.
Gear Solid style. Tap tap.
Could I ask a question of Stumpy?
Yeah.
You want to get into it?
I don't know what that means, but probably yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna scoop up Stumpy and I'm gonna like
All right, partner, let's ride.
I assume you willingly fail your grapple check.
I'm gonna step of the wind to get out of the difficult terrain and start running towards Thicky.
So, worth noting, carrying another creature puts you at half movement speed,
Isn't Stumpy technically a small creature though?
but so is Otto.
Yeah, we're all small.
I thought we were all considered medium.
Compared to one another.
Oh no,
right?
goblins are medium creatures.
Goblins are medium creatures.
Goblins are medium creatures?
Goblins are medium creatures.
Goblins are medium creatures.
Goblins
are medium creatures.
Goblins, goblins, goblins.
Okay.
Size.
You're
You are
small.
What?
Goblins are small.
Goblins are small.
I was gonna go like the quickest way to get out of the difficult terrain,
I just want to keep
and
saying
then,
goblins are
then bolt
small.
around it.
So yeah, basically, this workbench is kind of in your way, so the quickest way would be
Okay. That
which would take 30 feet to get to here, but you step of the wind. Since Stumpy is a small creature, it doesn't inhibit your movement if you succeed a DC 13 athletics check.
Athletics, huh?
War cry.
Thicky Dumbo's over there like, oh! Just the most horrid sounds that have ever graced this workshop.
You're the most
15
horrid sounds
athletics.
you've ever made.
15 succeeds.
Just a
So,
small skitter
with your
of
step of the
spiders.
wind, you've got another 30 feet of movement, correct?
Mhm.
And that is unimpeded. So you can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh fuck yeah!
So intimidating, just a half-naked wrestling man opposite coming at you.
Probably should have done this a while ago. So let's just shift.
Oh man, Robbie's about to vomit in his VR headset.
It's probably there's no mics pointed at it.
I think before I get to him, can I throw my chair at him? Like if I'm like 10 feet out, can I just like if you threw a book at someone, you want it to go like over it?
Yeah, make a ranged attack.
Okay.
I learned this one from Santa.
He's growing as a character.
It's a natural 19.
Santa's bleeding out. Natural 19 will hit.
Neato. What am I rolling to damage?
Just your chair's damage.
Oh, okay.
Most hammers have thrown property.
Vicky?
It's a 5. From
5 damage?
I wish I could take 5 damage from someone throwing a chair at me. I feel like
I'd
it would be
rather not.
by default 20.
That's your first attack?
Yeah, and then when I get up there, I'm gonna go for a clothesline, which will be just another strike.
Hell yeah.
Natural 16, 23.
That hits.
Wow.
Yeah.
I said natural 16. Can I make that a stunning strike?
Yeah.
That's 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage? Okay.
You want to fate roll that one?
I do. But first I have to do math. Okay. I've done it.
I can't believe you've done this.
Thickulus Dumpo gets no pluses to Constitution saving throws.
Oh my god. You got a 14 to save.
He has to roll a 14 or higher for this box.
The box.
This festive box.
Bring
See if you can do it.
the holly.
That is a natural 17.
No, fuck you. Cool dice.
Thanks. Don't forget to mark off your.
I did.
That's your second attack.
Bonus actions. God. Now a lot of you in their chat are like flurry of blows, and to which I say, of course. But that would leave me with 0 key points after that.
Ooh,
then I would
hold on to it.
just be a guy,
Almost dead,
a
right?
punch guy.
How's he looking?
He's looking rough.
Yeah.
Same.
Smack, 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 smack.
I'm gonna flurry of blows him.
Fuck yeah. Make 2
Yeah,
more attack
man.
rolls.
2 charged up.
Flurry blows him away.
Ooh, yeah.
Let's do these one at a time.
Okay.
I'm going to do that thing again.
Oh right, where you write down a number.
I'm going to write a number down.
Everything's fine. Okay.
Make your attack.
11 plus 18.
18 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Got 5.
5. All right.
God damn it. I keep rolling 1s on damage, guys. The same dice.
Let me just update this number. Because you've got one more attack.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Natural 18.
That hits for sure.
Which D6, Honey Bear?
I'm not good to ask. I'm not rolling anything today.
Yeah, but... this one.
Which one do you most want to put in your mouth?
Oh, none of them.
All of them.
Don't put
Not
them
after
in your
like,
mouth.
not,
Don't put 'em in your
not after like a good bath.
Yeah, they're not Tide Pods.
5. 5 points of fucking damage. A different dice. Another 1.
Nicholas Dumbo is still.
My God.
Look, man.
Thick
How many
Dumbo.
times do I gotta...
Thick dump.
You know, actually, that changes kind of the connotation.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
The whole time I'm just doing like those big exaggerated like wrestling hits, like where you stomp at the same time.
Make it loud.
But it's 5 points of damage.
It's
Does
just
that?
every his is like squeaky. It's just like
Ow, my arm.
hitting him.
Elmo.
Does that end Otto's turn?
It ends Otto's turn and probably his life, honestly.
That brings us to Nicholas Dump.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck ass.
I'm glad I brought a friend.
Don't ask. You don't have the answers you want.
Hot butts.
We should try a clean stream
I don't think we can.
where we donate to charity. If we,
That's a good idea.
I can't do it.
but they do that at
We're gonna need to acquire a lot more wealth before we do that.
I work a professional job. I talk to my employer like this.
Yeah.
They find me charming.
Yeah.
Walk into meetings, I'm like, what the fuck is this about, bitch ass? They're like, cool.
Son of a whore, I'm behind on my deadline.
They say, do you know what they say at my reviews? They say you really bring a lot of energy to this office, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know
No
if
denying
it's good energy.
I've said that to people I'm afraid of. You bring a lot of energy into here. I'm gonna go.
Don't hurt
I'm
me.
gonna bring out our friend one more time.
Boy, he kills us all.
Yeah, he's about to murder me and the friend that I brought that I thought was going to.
This is a luck check. You
Feel
guys,
it.
I think you have the most hit
He's
points of all of
got
us.
this.
you guys want a 12 or higher.
Why?
Okay.
I guess you'll tell us.
I don't think I was.
I didn't watch it.
I'm still waiting.
I couldn't read it either. It looked like a single digit.
Nicholas Dumpo, you see dark magic swirling in his palm as he looks at you, Otto, before taking a step and kind of like stumbling a bit and looking down just for a split second at his wrapped ankle that Agent 10 fixed for him. And he's going to cast Misty Step instead. You see that dark energy vanishes, and he is wrapped up in a swirl of icy wind.
I did do something. Guys, it's a Christmas miracle.
He appears over here.
Yeah.
And then he's going to use his full movement 15, 20, 30 to get the fuck away from you. Hobbling all the way.
You little jerk.
I don't like where he is. I don't like where he is. I don't like where he is.
That's going to end Thicky Dumpo's turn because, well,
I don't like well. Better watch
he
out.
pulls out that sharpened candy cane and drags it across his tongue. And he's going to attempt to make a ranged tackle with disadvantage against the unconscious body of Spinelli.
I'm just a little.
With disadvantage. That was a natural 17 and a 2.
Yay!
7 doesn't hit you, does it?
You.
The candy cane dagger just shatters on the ground. As he looks at
Good
it,
save.
he's just like, no, biscuits. And That ends Sticky Dumpo's turn and brings us to Agent Tim.
Okay.
One more
Agent
time.
Tim's like, come on, and I'm gonna get back up on this fucking thing.
Getting back up there, you would re-enter the.
Oh, that is a thing that sticks around?
Yeah, there's still ice chunks there. making it
Okay,
difficult
then I'll
to-
just like scooch forward, I guess, far enough
Is it a
to
concentration spell?
see him.
No, I think it
me
caused
check,
the thing and caused. It's just sitting around now, is what he said earlier.
Oh, that it's just like
Yeah, it's not concentration.
difficult terrain.
It's just debris.
Hot dang.
Just residual.
Alright, well, as long as I can
Hi,
get eyes on him.
I'm debris.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got eyes.
I'm accounting.
Alright.
Debris from accounting.
Swirling paper all around there all the time. Hey,
24.
24 hits.
that's a double-digit number.
Okay?
Go ahead and roll damage for your laser pistol.
Okay, laser pistol. What do you even do?
What color are your lasers?
I think they're neon orange, like the hair.
Hell yeah.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah. I should be writing things down.
You can always watch the stream again.
That's a good call because a lot of the branding for Frontier is orange. So
You can catch the VOD at youtube.com/@Arcanarama.
15 points of damage.
15 points of damage.
Yes.
How would you like to murder Thickless Dumpo? How do you kill that thick ass?
yeah.
Yes, Pep.
You watch as he's just thrown this candy cane, which shatters, and he's like, biscuits. And he kind of like turns and makes eye contact with you and like starts to back away with his hands up.
Yeah, so she does a cool pose with the laser, reaches back and pulls a string, and then it goes, time to dance. And then she fucking shoots a laser at it.
Fuck yeah. Just
Time to
Riddled.
dance.
Time to dance.
Okay. Time to dance.
Sticky Dumpo goes down.
Tiki.
But it doesn't end there, folks. We are still in initiative order. There is no current threat. However, Kris Kringle is bleeding out in his sleigh.
Okay.
So
Can I?
Okay.
And also, Spinelli is dying.
Spinelli is also here.
You've used 20 feet of your movement so far.
Okay, and there's still difficult terrain up there?
You'd be entering it when you get to Spinelli. She got like right to the edge.
Cool. If I can get to Spinelli. We don't really
You got
have...
10 feet of movement left. I don't think you can get all the way. But you can get right.
So, can I reach?
I would say technically no. You're still 5 feet out.
So like, if I had another action, it doesn't give me extra movement, does it?
You could use your action to dash.
So I could,
A second action? to
You
dash?
could, if what you're thinking is what I think you're thinking, you could action surge to dash, and then, well, but you've already made an attack this
Yeah.
round, so you wouldn't be able to. You haven't used a bonus action, have you?
no.
I would say, if you wanted to, you could action surge to dash, and use your bonus action to try and roll a medicine check, a DC 10 medicine check to stabilize.
Okay. That's what I would like to do.
Okay. Action surge gets you 5 feet, which is technically 10 feet because it is difficult terrain as you enter. But you make it to Spinelli and kneel down. Go ahead and make a medicine check. This is DC 10 to stop Spinelli from having to make death saving throws.
18.
18 is enough. You pull out some of that extra medical gauze that you've got and kind of like scoop some of the spiders back into Spinelli's head. And you go ahead and like put some wrapping around the ear hole so that the spiders can't. You like leave a little space so they can come out if they want. But you also see a few places where her stitching has ripped, and that liquid glitter is pouring out. And you quickly stop the bleeding. And
Back in.
Spinelli, you are not healed, but
Right.
you are stabilized. You no longer have to make death saving throws. You're just unconscious.
Yeah, there's not really a way to do that in D&D Beyond, is there?
Not really. Just give yourself 1 hit point, and then chill, I guess. just mechanically for now. All right. Ending Agent 10's turn. That brings us to Spinelli, who is unconscious. But you don't have to make a death save. Santa, however, needs to make another death saving throw. I'm going to start rolling this shit.
We have a success, right?
One success, no failures. I will be using our special little box. I'm not going to hold it the whole time. 13. That's another success.
Very good.
I forgot about something. I'm not going to do this retroactively for the first one. However, because Santa is poisoned from the dagger strike, he's making these death saving throws at disadvantage.
What?
Yikes.
That's a 2. One success, one failure for Santa Claus. All right. Ending Santa's turn brings us to Stumpy.
My intention was to throw you.
I need you to get me as close to Santa as you can. If I can get up there, I can touch him and give him a cure wounds. Can I delay my turn and have him?
Yeah, you can hold an action to cast Cure Wounds, and the trigger for that can be auto getting you there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do that.
All right.
I think it's my turn.
It is.
I'm gonna, action to dash, or I can't step in the wind, I don't think anymore. I'm just gonna action to dash.
Action to dash.
I have 40 feet
Oh, you have 40 feet of movement.
to start, yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, you've gone 30. 40 gets you here. Yeah, that's gonna be no problem at all. Do make, this is a pretty low DC, athletics check to just kind of like lift Stumpy up onto the sleigh.
Natural 17 plus 6.
Easy enough. Which triggers Stumpy's action. You are hoisted up into Santa's sleigh and place your hands on Kris Kringle's lifeless, almost lifeless body, still warm to the touch.
Come back to Santa, we need you. The children need you. And that's 11.
11 points of healing. Nice.
Ooh, Santa, I know him.
Take a look. Why not?
I'm gonna be quoting Christmas movies like an idiot for the rest of the year.
As you place your hands onto Kris Kringle, and that north wind blows again, flowing through you. You see the wound on his neck begin to close up. All of the pelting from hail that knocked him unconscious heals up as well. As Santa Claus opens his eyes, takes a deep breath, and he goes, "Oh, oh, oh."
Just sees his stuffed possum like looking at him with beady eyes. Please be okay. Just like soaking wet, matted fur, like, sopping with blood as he tries to patch up.
Inspirational Christmas music swells.
Oh. Is it done? Has he hollied his last jolly?
Stado? Oh yeah, we murdered him.
Is he thickle as Dunzo?
Yeah. Good one, Santa.
You're the thicky bandit's dead.
Not counting that.
I am.
Are we out of initiative?
We are out of initiative.
Okay, I'm gonna run down and also cure wounds our friend Spinelli.
Yeah,
Nice.
you do so. And yeah, she was stable, so we don't need to roll any death saves anyway.
Hooray!
Santa's like, oh, I'm still not feeling that great. I think I've got something for this.
You see, like, reaches into his right pocket, and his like whole arm goes down inside. And he pulls out 2 little vials and pops one open, drinks it.
Oh, well, it would appear that you lot saved Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah. We did.
Yes, guess so.
Creep
Well.
crop.
Stuffing spiders.
Oh. Well, I wouldn't be doing my duty as Kris Kringle if I didn't
offer. Very funny. Yes, a poop joke. I am quite fond of poop jokes, you know. I name all of the elves myself.
You named Thicky Dumbo?
I did, after myself. Thickless, yes. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, I didn't.
Jolly old Saint Thick, they call it.
I would like to take a peek.
Oh, you don't even have to peer around.
Oh.
You can see that cake from the front.
The dude's sitting on an inner tube.
Doja Cat song starts playing.
Well, this is quite a peculiar happening. Is there anything I could do in return? Well, before that. And he, pops the cork off of this second vial that you see has this kind of like gold powder in it, which he dumps out into his hand and just kind of like sprinkles around on all of you. All of your stitching closes back up. The glitter that was dripping out kind of seeps back in. You are all fully healed. Not only fully healed, with the equivalent of a long rest. However, you are also cleaner than you were before. All of the ocean water is dried out from the insides of you, and your joints move a little more smoothly.
Well, is there some sort of Christmas wish that I could impart on you?
Could you perhaps, maybe, take us with you to some children?
Some very specific children.
Just want the warm, loving tackle of a child.
I thought you would never ask. Come, climb into my sleigh.
He helps all of you up into the sleigh before looking out and calling to the six reindeer the six reindeer that have been here the whole time.
Who did think Santa was dying?
Yep. And he calls out, "On Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer, on Vixen, on Comet and Cupid, and Dunder and Blixen." Look it up. Those are their real names. And
That's 8.
Is it?
It's 8.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
8 total. The first 6 are the ones that we know correctly. The last 2 have been changed due to time.
In the office.
Technically, there's 2 more with Rudolph and this other blizzard bitch that I don't know about. Anyway.
New, and she's
Blue. Get over it. Is that what you were going to say?
She's new.
I
She's
remember what
blue.
we used to call fucking sparkle dogs. You know what I mean?
She's like a My Little Reindeer.
No, sparkle dogs are like when you're like 14 and you're just really getting into drawing dogs, but pink. You know what I mean?
Didn't have that face.
Had that face.
The sleigh pulls forward as the barn gingerbread doors open, and you find yourselves lifting off of the ground in flight into the night sky. As you do, first, you stop at a smaller house, very quaint, but nice and warm. As Stumpy, you are delivered to a little girl with a missing hand who, on Christmas morning, coming down, sees you and says, "It's just like me!" A rush of love fills Stumpy that will sustain them for years to come. Agent Deirdre Tin is delivered to the home of a man in his 30s who has a collection of frontier memorabilia, and she is reunited with her crew in a gorgeously crafted display case of a swampy planet in the Acheron system. You are also filled with love. It appears it does not have to be specifically a child of a certain age's love, if that person is a child at heart. Tackle Me Otto is delivered to the home of a young boy who absolutely loves pro wrestling, but himself is very small and well-mannered. And most of his tackles are just hugs.
Oh, my back.
Spinelli. Spinelli.
I'm gonna cry.
Finale is delivered to the home of a young girl with an entire wall of terrariums filled with all kinds of snakes, spiders, tarantulas, and other sorts of bugs and reptiles. And each of you live long lives in homes with the love of children.
I love Christmas magic.
And that's where we're going to end our tale for this holiday season. Got him with the holiday one shot.
Man, it started with Stumpy, man. Like right out the gate, my throat just closed.
I always wanted for
I tried doing the thing where you look up, but it didn't work.
No.
Thank you all so much for tuning in. We're going to be off for the next 2 weeks because next Saturday is Christmas Eve, and the Saturday after that is New Year's Eve. So we're going to take some time to ourselves for the holidays, but we will be back on January 7th.
Are we doing a Discord thing?
Oh, we haven't discussed the logistics of it yet, but at some time in the next 2 weeks, join our Discord to be alerted to when this is happening. But we're going to figure out how to do a little Arcanarama Christmas party with our Discord server, and we're going to do a little voice call and have some Jackbox games where we can all play together, and that'll be fun.
Yeah.
So if you're not already a part of our Discord, go ahead and go to the About section right here on Twitch, and you can follow the link there to join us. Join us. It's a lovely place filled with lovely people. Everyone is so kind and supportive of one another there. It's absolutely crazy, but I'm all about it. So yeah, join us there. We're going to be off for the next 2 weeks. We'll be back on January 7th with episode 51 of the main campaign with the Mistwalkers. And from there, we'll just continue on into the new year and see what is to come. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next episode. Oh, but before we go, we have a dice giveaway.
Nice.
I'm sorry, it was all so nice.
Yeah, an unboxing.
Oh, we have an unboxing too. We've got shit to do.
Yeah, man.
You don't have places to be.
I was about to
It's
cannibalize
nighttime, probably.
itself.
It's nighttime for most of you. First, we will announce the winner of the Fablefire Holiday Green Dice giveaway.
It is sharp.
The winner is... Ooh, this is a name that I have never seen. The winner is Jason Dubu.
Jason Dubu!
Congratulations. We will get in contact with you through the Twitch Whispers to figure out where we need to get these sent to. Unless you would prefer hopping in Discord, we can contact you privately there. Whatever works for you. Hopefully you are still with us and hearing this message. Otherwise, you're going to have a fun surprise in your Twitch Whispers. Hello!
Hello!
Welcome, and congratulations.
You want some dice?
Let me pull up the actual chat so I can see people.
Yeah, just buy you some time. We like doing these giveaways because we like to play the game, but we like to know that you're playing. So minis and dice every week.
Yeah.
Because you should be playing. It's good. It's good for your soul.
I'm going to hand this
Makes you
over
cry.
to you two.
Cries.
If you want to...
We can put the minis.
Yeah, we can show off the minis in there.
I'm
While you're doing that, I've got some shout outs that I want to go through. Big shout out to Rostone for a gifted sub earlier in the stream, as well as God Pigeon for resubscribing for 15 months. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
That's that's the zero, pretty much.
Yeah. We got rated earlier by Majestic Goose Network. So huge shout out to them. Give their channel a little peek if you're still hanging with us. And next time they go live, which you can give them a follow to be notified when they do, you can say what's up from Arcanarama.
We're going to jump on a raid too, I think.
Yeah, we'll probably do a raid at the end of the stream for anybody who wants to hang around and see some more lovely D&D content. We've had some pretty fun raids recently, actually. A lot of very interesting content. Shout out to Saki Book Hamster, I think is how that's pronounced, for the follow, as well as WeFirm for gifting 5 mystery subs.
Yo!
Hell yeah, dude. And another huge shout out to Zodiac Retro Zone for the follow, as well as Sec Philomath for the follows. Thank you guys so much. That's super rad.
I don't know if anybody made it over here, but we recently had like a huge jump in YouTube followers. So if any of you made it over from there, welcome. We're glad to have you.
Yeah, I think the way that stream director Robbie put it was we had a video that algorithmed on YouTube. I've been scheduling out all of our past clips, and we've been kind of catching up on YouTube to where we are.
Can we get the weird the fate roll camera? This is gonna be so loud and horrible if you want to do those.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's been very strange. We're almost caught up in YouTube subscribers to where we are currently on Twitch, which is crazy because we were sitting at like 100 for a while, and we just like jumped up to double that in a couple days, which was crazy and made it hard to sleep.
I think
In a good
we're
way.
Still sitting at 237 on YouTube. 245.
Oh, holy shit! Wow. So yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, we've got all of our past streams over there on youtube.com/@Arcanarama. Let's take a look at these minis.
Yeah. Can we get the fate camera up?
And
Are we
this.
calling that? We can't call it fate, right?
The dice.
We can call it that.
Well, we should submit your ideas for what we should call this little skull box.
It is
Yeah.
Let us know in Discord, and we'll pick our favorites and make a straw poll, and then we can have everyone vote.
What's
You
that little guy?
You got this guy, I think his name is Hypnos Major.
Would you like me to change the color of the lights?
Yeah, white would probably be more readable.
I'm being told this is white.
It hasn't changed anything.
Well,
Yeah, that's white.
All right.
This is?
Let's see what green looks like.
That's
Oh,
green.
Whoa.
That's yellow.
this is white.
Okay, so this is the other mini. This one. Look at this little guy.
Ooh.
He's got a bunch of
He's a
arms.
little guy.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's just a little guy.
These are from Snowbound, correct?
Yeah, this is a
Neat.
Durgaloff.
Have we looked at the big boy yet?
No, I'm saving him.
Ooh, look at all them
And
arms.
I like this guy.
yeah, then you got like this
What's his deal?
myconid.
Oh, a Myconid. He's a mushroom boy.
Hey.
Yeah, he's got like
Truman.
Oh, that's rad.
yeah.
Is he a fun guy?
He's a fun guy.
Ah!
And then a spitting mimic. There's a big
Ooh.
rock with a tongue and a mouth.
Nice.
Love him.
That's rad.
That's so exciting.
That's a lot of cool shit.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah, he nasty.
It's like a temple guard from Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah.
Ooh, Butterfly says they have those in the campaign that they're running currently, so that works out. very
What?
well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Get out of town.
All right.
Okay. Now you
have
can
them.
gently
Yeah,
ignite
sorry.
Ignite.
Thank you guys so much for joining us for this special holiday stream. Again, we'll be off the next 2 weeks, and we'll be back in January on the 7th to continue. We've also got some Frontier things planned in early January, so we look forward to telling you more about that in the near future. But until then, yeah, we're gonna send everybody to a raid once we leave here. So if you want to check out some more D&D content and support another channel, stick around. I don't think we've had a chance to go. I forgot to talk to Robbie about what Butterfly told me in Discord about how we can make the raid so that you don't have to click out and click back in to give them our views. But there is a way to do that we will talk about for the next one. But for this one, if you like what you see and you want to support that channel, go ahead and click out of the raid and then just go back to that channel, and that'll really help out their view count and make them look nice, and let them know that we sent you.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will see you all in January in the next year. But until then,
Stay safe out there, adventurers.
and to all a good night.
Oh, yeah! Happy holidays! Yeah! Get you some gifts! Get a paper cut! Open a gift with your elbow! Yeah!
I need some tea.
That was so much fun, you guys. And we managed to make it accidentally heartwarming at the end.
Like a baby. I
Like
just
a
got
baby.
roused.
Yeah, dude.